Welcome back to Memes and Movers. It is Monday, November 15th. Miss V, the beautiful Miss V to my right.
Miss Meme, hey guys, happy Monday. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you're doing great so far, and thank you for joining us. Please be active on the chat. As usual, ask us anything. And of course, don't forget to like this video. On the morning show, I promised if we get 3,000 likes, I'll dye my hair. So guys, if you think we still should do this, I'll make a poll on this live chat, and we'll decide on the color. How's your day going, Prad?
Good. Not bad actually. We're still struggling to just to get the Rivn short here, but we'll see how our day goes. How's your day, Miss V?
It's all right. Tesla broke 1,000 to the downside. I'm not touching that yet. We'll be looking for more opportunities today so I can trade during the show. By the way, I like your t-shirt.
Thank you. It's a Trader TV shirt in case you guys can't see because I'm sitting nice and low on my chair here. Yes, Trader TV merch in case you guys are wondering what shirt I'm wearing. What's up with AMC? Yes, sir. AMC, our favorite meme stock, back on the move, back on the saddle over here, above 40 once again. And this time actually going through 40 with a lot of momentum, a lot of trajectory. Look at the volume spikes. Look at the even dollar breaks, right? Well, not even dollar break, I guess. It was just the range high breaks, 41.20 over here, and then this one happened to be around 41.90 or so. So AMC just getting ready to explode all the way to the top. Obviously, once we get to near 45 or so, could be a chance to look for a short trade for the intraday. Oops, let me just burp a little bit. Let me go here. So looks like we broke a couple resistances already. We broke through 42. My next line is around 46. Obviously don't know if AMC going to have the strength to all the way to 46 today, especially with how the market is kind of, red. Overall, though, we have an inverse relationship with the market. I don't even know why I'm looking at QQQ. I should be looking at IWM. Let's go look at IWM real quick to see what IWM is looking like. IWM is down 0.2%, but obviously AMC, which is the #1 leader in the IWM Russell 2000, is up 5.5% today. I want to complain about BBIG. Maybe it pops. Yeah, I mean, obviously we're still waiting to see what happens on that BBIG end in terms of the Tide merger. How was your guys' weekend? Hope you guys had some great fun on the weekend. I myself obviously partied my butt off, and this weekend ruined my sleep schedule. Last night my phone plugged out of the socket somehow, I don't know how, and my phone's dead. I couldn't wake up on time, missed my alarm, and had to struggle to work today. But here I am for you guys. Hope you guys didn't have to struggle your way to your trading chairs or your seats wherever you work from. But yeah, let's make it happen.
I wanted to share real quick. On Sunday, yesterday, I fell asleep like really early, like 1 p.m. because I was watching series. I wake up at 6 p.m. thinking it's 6 a.m. rushing, starting to get ready for the show.
Did you take a shower and everything?
I did my hair. I'm like, oh my God, how come? And then I call my boy. I text my boyfriend that, oh my God, I overslept. He's like, hi, it's 6 p.m., not a.m. I'm like, oh my God, it was so much stress.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Miss V. At least,
I didn't come to the office.
Yeah, at least you didn't come all the way here and then be like, why aren't we open? But yeah, I guess I can understand why you got confused. Like, it's really dark in the morning and really dark at 6 o'clock at this time of the day. I mean, this time of the year. So yeah. Prad, no timeouts today. Make good trades. Yeah, I kind of got burned on Rivn today. Obviously, getting late for my alarm or my bus kind of threw me off my Arcadian rhythm over there. I don't even know if that's the term to be using, but anyways, it kind of threw me off. I got that short before and I got shaken out. I let myself get shaken out, and I have the same short over here right when I came back and I said, oh my God, 140 Rivn, and then Neil heard that and mentioned about it in the morning show. I got that short as soon as I came back and I sat in my seat, and then next thing you know, I let it go. I just shook myself out of that trade. I had two beautiful shorts on this, and Rivn is just the #1 loser today. But yeah, I'm not gonna beat myself too much about it. I know why these trades are loser. I know how to fix them for the next time. And one of those reasons is not being fully prepared to get into the trades, not knowing where my outs were, and oversizing. I oversized was one, not knowing where my exit was in case I was wrong was two. So I got shaken out because of that, and that was the reason why I could not hold on to the good trade that I had overall. But yeah, that's hindsight's 2020. Learning from my couple of things over there, and hope you guys do too. Overall, though, man, Rivn still giving you that crazy opportunities for the long and the short side. We got that 135 long, sorry, not 135, 136.20 long, I believe, and then we got this next breakout of 130. What's this 140 breakout? I don't know how clean the 140 breakout was, honestly, because I wasn't in my chair, but it looks like it could have been a decent enough of breakout to take it. You're wearing shorts? Maybe, maybe not. You'll get back in your rhythm after your Piton workout. Yes, sir. You know it. You know it. Yeah, I'm not too worried about today's trading a little bit, you know, because I know what my mistakes are. I think very easily fixable and can come back tomorrow and make up for it. So I'm not too worried about it. Let's go check what Affirm is doing. Like another stock that I think I traded today. Oh, actually, I didn't trade Affirm. I wanted to take that 150 long. I missed my opportunity, and then the stock came back over here. I was busy during this time, so I missed that opportunity again. Obviously, though, Friday, look at how Affirm has just been bouncing off of the 147s and 148s or so, and that's what we're noticing right now. Look, what's the low of day today? 147.20. Obviously, anywhere in front of 145 is a long, and then anywhere in front of 150 is a short. Now, it just depends on where your outs are, where you want to get out in case you're wrong, and you can just keep scalping the longs in front of this 147.50, in my opinion, and then give 147 break as your out. So I'll just throw an order for taking that entry. No, Miss V is completely allowed to mention her free. Yes, Miss V is allowed to do that. Watch PSFE. Let's go check out PSFE. PaySafe obviously making a little bit of a move again to the top side after poor earnings, dropping the stock below $4, or not below $4, but close enough to $4. Let's see what the chart's looking like today. Up slightly, not up slightly, getting a little bit of a move from the bottoms. We're at $4.28. Yes, $4.28 or so. Getting a move through VWAP back to the pre-market range, but still down about 2% overall on PSFE. Let me just quickly go on this chart. Good morning, Prad. I'll push the like button, then we will start trading. Yes, sir. Push the like button and the trades begin. That's what I like to hear. But yeah, here we go. The all-time low being $4.11. We made a little bit of a move up, and this is basically could be shorts covering, could be longs trying to find a value buying area in all-time lows, or you know, that's the idea that I believe so. Is what we're kind of seeing, and then now we're seeing probably some more profit taking for the shorts, or not for the shorts, sorry, some longs closing for losers or for profits, bringing the stock down a little bit. So overall, PSFE down on the day and still not able to break that $5 barrier after the down move on earnings. Does Trader Prad can pretend he doesn't have a boyfriend so we can all dream again? What? Yes, I'll pretend exactly what was that.
All right, guys, sorry, I'll try to take care of your feelings and try my best to speak about this as less as possible. By the way, the poll, what color should Miss V dye her hair, is up. So, guys, go ahead, have fun.
I'm debating between purple and green.
No, I'm
debating
like,
between
literally
purple.
Green is the worst for hair, because green hair, it's when like they did your hair wrong and they turn green.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that why people have green hair?
Yeah, I mean, or Billie Eilish maybe.
Billie Eilish. She's pretty cute.
She is.
She's pretty cute. I went with purple then. I went with purple, but Miss V, I think you shouldn't have said that to people because they're going to vote for green now.
No, our community are kind, right, guys? And you would not do anything just to make it worse. Oh, look at that. Green is now going ahead.
Oh, no. Green for green stocks, green for cannabis. Yes, I like it. Affirm. Wow, what a pop on Affirm from 148 to 150. Obviously, as soon as I'm just going to scroll up to see who called it out for me. Brian Tong, thank you for that call out on Affirm. I am now sure. But let's look at what the market's doing. Market's trying to run up towards, by market, QQQ is trying to run up towards the VWAP right now. And SPYs are also ran up slightly towards towards VWAP and looks like they want to get rejected. Obviously, we are short on Affirm, looking to a move all the way towards back to VWAP or even back to 148 or so. Let's see how the stock behaves here a little bit. Red for a bearish market. Ooh, I mean, obviously, yeah, market's been in a little bear trend, but we'll see what happens. Looks like my AMD chart over here is actually wrong. I need to refix that. Let me do that right quick. Bang, bang, bang. All right. Nice little affirm entry if you are in it with me, but obviously be careful. If market wants to keep running up, Affirm could very easily break out of this 150.50 and run back into the pre-market ranges where 152 or so, where it completely got rejected off of and came all the way down to 147.50. Affirm has the volume too. Yes, that was a pretty decent enough a volume spike on Affirm. So yes, thank you, Frank Jones, for pointing that out. CREX. Let's take a look at CREX. CREX with 38 million shares traded overall today. Looks like 78% move to the top side. Obviously getting pushed down ever since pre-market, all the way back down to $2.40 and finding support now. Looks like at $2.50. There's looks like a pretty decent enough of a barrier at $2.50 on the stock, which could mean that there is some size there that's protecting it. Let me just scroll down there. I don't really see a lot of size for a $2 stock to be pinging it that much, so it could be an iceberg or could actually be size. Maybe when we get there we can find out what's going on with that price tag overall, but look how long it keeps pinging as soon as we go down there, giving you a nice 10-cent scalp. You know, obviously being a $2 stock trading 38 million shares, yeah, if it's holding $2.50 at that point, you should be able to get in and out with the decent size, and your outs very much defined. So I like that trade, but obviously I trade more of a liquid, more momentum stock. CREX is not going to be it for me today, but I do see some opportunities there. 79% premium, which could indicate why the stock is on its way down ever since pre-market. GGPI, yeah, let's go check out GGPI. Another what's it called, EV stock mover over here overall, getting that SPAC momentum. Polestar running to the top side, 19% up today, and it's looking to break out of the highs right now as we speak. So let's see if we can do that. If some volume candles coming in, allowing it to break out of the day's high. Looks like the day's high was 1547, so yeah, we're very close to that number, and if volume continues to show itself over here as it is, we would love to see it continue breaking to the top side. Futures options trading. No, Rahul, we trade equities over here, but you can trade futures on our platform. Obviously our platform has the options to also trade cryptocurrencies, but not options. Let's go into Airbnb. Let's go check out what Airbnb is doing. Airbnb back through 200. That's good. Nice little move on Airbnb back through 200. But obviously 210 acting like a barrier, and we kind of saw that happening on the IPO day too. Sorry, not IPO day, on the earnings day. So when Airbnb was getting rejected off 210, I like these levels to get long in front of 200 and play the short in front of 210. What platform do you guys use? Yes, Miss V will help you guys out very soon.
Sent, the link
whenever she's ready.
And Prad, can we take a look at QuantumScape?
For sure.
It's up more than 10% and trending on the chat.
For sure. QS. I thought QS was on our watch list. No, but anyways, QS 12 million shares trading overall today. Look at the momentum and the chart. It just looks like it wants to keep on rocking higher and higher, especially when the market's having a pretty much of a red day overall. Market's down 0.09% and QS up almost 10% right now, trying to find support at 42.50 and break through 43. Obviously we saw 43 break be weak, so it was only a 8-cent break, which kind of indicates the shorts in play from here on out, and we could write it to Viva, but that would need 42.50 to break, and that would also require the candles above 42.50 to be lower. But we're seeing a higher low trend all the way back to 43, and now all it needs is a one big volume candle to allow it to completely break through 43 to the top side. But obviously look for 42.50 to not hold, and if that ends up breaking, we could ride it back to 41.50 or so where VWAP is. A firm is now 50 cents in the money, so I'm just gonna go out there, throw a target. There we go. We're gonna throw out a target on a firm at 149 or so. Where's the firm? There we go, 149. And 149.10 is also, yeah, we'll just throw out our target there. Awesome. You're welcome for the affirm short. Yeah, thank you for the call out, Brian. I would not have pulled it out, Miss V.
GGPI stock from our watch list is running to the upside, up more than 20%.
Yeah, GGPI now actually getting broke through the day's high, which was at 15.40.41, I think. But obviously we broke through the day's high now, still continuing to see if we can make new highs. Volume is still there. The tape is still kind of hot, but obviously the prints are coming to the red side a little bit. But the question is, are the prints to the red side larger than the green side? Let me just filter the prints for 99 shares and above, so we don't see anything below 99. Do you think Oatly is worth long-term investment? In my opinion, I don't know. Probably not. I like investing stocks where you know I trade them, I use them on a day-to-day basis on that side, and Oatly is not one of them. So probably not for me. But you know, there could be a swing trade there. There could be an investment there. But it's just not for me. No. AMD possible bounce off of 145. Trader formerly known as Jude Fernando. How was your weekend? Hope you had a great weekend overall. 145 on AMD is the low of day, so I do like that trade. I am gonna start punching that over here. Let's see if market's coming down. Market has not really done too much to the downside, so I do like that long. Let's see if they're gonna give me any shares. I did get my shares, and obviously if 145 breaks to the downside, we will be out of that, and we don't want to hold any more on the AMD. And we're gonna look for a retracement back to 146 or so, or even back to VWAP if market wants to run back to the top side. Hopefully market all good. That's what I'd like to hear, Jude Fernando. Hopefully market has found the bottom and is ready to rock back to the top side. The European markets are about to come to an end, so let's see where that dictates for the American markets to move towards. NASDAQ drilling, careful AMD. Yes, I agree. I have my stop set just below 145 to break. Obviously, if 145 does end up breaking, we are out of that trade. Not too much worried about that. Long-term Oatly looks good. Well, there you go, man. You have other viewers who believe long-term Oatly looks good for them. So that's a long-term play if you want to join on their side. My long-term plays are obviously Corsair, which I called out when it was at $24.50, and then DraftKings. Let's go see what DraftKings is doing. DraftKings back to $40, so anytime it's at 40, obviously I like the longs above 40. And even today, the fact that we're pretty close to 40 could just mean I could try going along over here on DraftKings. So I'm going to try going long here on DraftKings in front of 40.15, and if they do give me the shares, obviously I'm only risking the low a day, which is the 40.07 or $40 in general. Good night, SoFi. Really? So what's going on with SoFi over here? SoFi still above $20. So I think, oh wow, SoFi kind of ripping to the moon over here. Nice little move on SoFi off of the VWAP bounce. So not really sure what the goodbye SoFi was. Is it about this drop from the highs? I'm gonna put it on a 3-minute chart, guys, because it's the 1-minute chart's a little noise. So I'm gonna just put it on the 3-minute for us, see what the chart's looking like. Not really much happening on the goodbye SoFi part, so let's see what happens overall. What about gap fill on Oatly? OTLY. So the gap fill over here, obviously the earnings report, the market did not perceive the earnings report in a good way, which caused the down move overall. They had problems with their COVID something with that. So overall, the stock has been rejected by market. If the market's not gonna like the $12 price for earnings report, I'm not gonna expect a gap fill play all the way through. It could you know, let's go to the 1 year and see. It could perhaps go back to $10 and then get rejected off of $10, make $10 the new high, but I'm not gonna expect the retracement all the way back to, what is this, 11.20. I'm not gonna expect that. So for Oatly, for a gap retracement, gap fill, I don't know. The earnings need to be perceived better by the market. AMD coming in the money. Affirm is also already in the money, 45 cents. We got 2 of our profits. I'm gonna throw out one more profit and then one more profit target, a couple target bids, and then obviously to flip me back long once we get over here to take that run back towards 150. Looks like obviously we just wants to run back to 150 off of VWAP, and if 150 breaks, do I have a out? I don't have a out. So obviously if 150 breaks, I want to be out of my trade, and by that I do this. How much do I have left? All right, so 150 breaks. I don't want to be on that short anymore. All right, Rivn going hard again. Rivn going hard in the paint, huh? Yeah, Rivn at 145. Let's go. Wow, what a stock. Is 145 going to be a barrier? I guess all the way to I have to take a shot, right? Like, I have to take a shot. I have to take it. It's 145. I have to take a shot. Like it's a nice even dollar. I can risk a 50 cents break on the 145 maybe. I have to take a shot. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer to 145. The volume is still kind of on the green side. The candles are also higher than previous day. Not previous day, previous candles over here. So I just want to see if we can make a little bit more run towards 145 or so. And if 145 breaks with a weak break, then I might just end up taking more size than I originally wanted to. So just waiting over here, and that could have been it. I could have missed it. Let's just see if it's gonna run back towards there. Come on, give me that 140. Give me a nice 144.90. I would love a nice 144.90 fill, but no, we don't. I don't think that's gonna happen. That might have been the top right there. QQQ is kind of coming down a little bit here, along with the SPY. SPY's turning off the VWAP, and oh, there we go. We're running back to the top. I like it. Come on, come on, come on. 144.90. Give me that. Give me that 144.90. They're not gonna give me one. Okay, I'm just gonna have to take the fill here then, right? 144.50. Just give me 144.50 then, buddy. All right, thank you for the call out on Rivn. Let's see if they're gonna actually fill me. If not, then I'm not gonna chase it. Even though I would like to finally get a nice short and not shake myself out of that trade, we're not gonna chase it. Buying this Mara dip today. MARA. Let's go check it out. Obviously, Mara involves you to look a little at cryptocurrency, so let's go see what the crypto is doing. Bitcoin is down about 2%, Doge down 1.75, Shiba, AMD, no, Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong long has been entered into right now, so let's just go back into our ADA is down about 0.5%, and Shiba is up about 1% today. So let's go. My chart closed. Obviously, Mara coming down. Mara dip buy. I think that you can wait on that a little bit. Maybe towards 65 or so. Rivn, I am short now. Rivn, let's see where it wants to go. Obviously, is really struggling at 144.50. Has been pinging it a lot. It did break it to 144.65, but 144.50 has just been pinging on the offer and then getting pushed down from it. So let's see if we can actually break that 144.50. Look at that iceberg order, right? We only see one shares or 100 or 200 shares on that offer, but then it just keeps pinging it, and now we actually broke through it. Now that we actually broke through it, let's see that 145 action. If 145 is going to go through, obviously we don't want to hold this long anymore. That 145 is going to go through. We don't want to hold this long anymore. We are closer to that price, so let me try getting a little bit more shares on that short side. And if 145 breaks, we're just going to get out. Rivn, there is a little bit of size, not too much on 145. So if volume shows itself, it could easily just take it out. All right. A little bit of just a fighting action. Obviously, looks like 145 still looking to get rejected, but you know, we're not pushing too much lower from 145. And as soon as we go towards the 145.50 or so, we're just immediately bouncing back to 145, testing that number. So not sure if we're gonna break through it or not. I'm just keeping a very close eye on where the prints are happening. A lot of the mid prints right now. There we go. A lot of below the bid prints just took place. So maybe that could start a little bit of a selling pressure. Quickly looking at my blotter to see if any of my positions are going to clock me out. Nope, we're good. Miss V, you got anything to talk about in the meantime?
Well, I'm also looking at Rivn Prad. Rivn is a new Tesla for me.
I like it.
But I actually looking for long opportunities on Rivn today, so we'll see where it goes now. But congratulations on your short trade right now.
Is it working? Okay.
Yes.
I mean, it's like 20 cents in the money, so it's not that big of a deal. But GGPI, new high a day again on GGPI. It's 1568, continuing to go to the top side. If GGPI is ripping like this way, let's go see what Tesla is doing, because if Tesla is also ripping, then maybe Rivn shorts obviously not in play. No, Tesla's getting rejected. That sucks, because I wanted to get long in front of Tesla 980, and obviously I had to put my order to go do something else. So I missed that long in front of 980 on Tesla, but that's cool. Donkey Kong, I'm still long on AMD. I'm still long on Rivn. Let's go see what Rivn is doing. The fact that Tesla is kind of not really going up, market's going down. GGPI is the only one going higher, I think. Let's go check what Lucid Motors is doing. Lucid Motors is coming down. That's good. Let's go check what NIO is doing. And then last but not least, we'll go check what XPEV is doing, and then we'll go back to our bad boy. NIO is coming down, and then XPEV. Let's go see what XPEV is doing, and XPEV is coming down too. Then we'll lastly go finally to our bad boy Rivn, the newest hot girl in town, Rivn, to see how our positions are doing on this side. Would love to get the short down to 140 or so, or even back to VWAP. If we can get back to VWAP, not sure if that's gonna happen, but would love to see that happen overall. Brother, check out GME. Yeah, let's go check out GME. GME kind of lackluster on volume, so you know I'm not too excited about this move over here. GME, we like GME with over 1 million shares before lunchtime, so we still have a little bit of a room. Let's see if we can get that 400,000 more shares traded before 12 o'clock. Obviously, on a $200 stock, on a 50-cent spread, if you can't even get in and out on a minimum size lot, that kind of worries me. But if you are a swing trader, if you are an investor, you love what's happening on GME overall. Getting that move above 200, has been above 200 for quite a while now. Look at this, how long it's been above 200, and just holding that point on the downside. Now obviously, oh, it looks like Rivn I got stopped out on. Did you get long?
Yes, sir.
Nice. Miss V is now long. Let's go see what Rivn is doing. I got stopped out on the Rivn. 145 broke. Looks like we went as high as 146. Ooh, it wants to keep going over here. Actually hit a high of 145.85, and then let's see if we're gonna break 146 on Rivn on the upside. If we don't break 146 and come back to 145, I might just look for a short again. Rivn broke 145. Yeah, it did broke 145. I think Miss V is long on that 145 break, so let's go. Let's run it back to 150 on Rivn.
She is, guys. I got into the trade at 144.60. I'm out partially at 145.50. So dollar winner, if my math is right, and still holding other half of my position, looking to get out at around 145.70.
Wow, yeah, good point. Rivn and Ford, obviously Ford is invested in Rivn, so they're getting a tandem momentum to the top side over here. Let's see if Ford is going to break out above $20 today. Obviously Rivn at 146 right now. Well, the 145 ended up not holding on the top side. Rivn still has a little bit more strength, a little bit more momentum, even though the market is down. Rivn wants to keep on soaring like an eagle. Caw! Nice quick trade, Miss V. Yes,
Thank
beautiful, beautiful long, Miss V.
Thank you.
GGPI, go, 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 go. Yeah, let's go check out GGPI again. GGPI still reaping almost $16. $16 coming up to test very soon on GGPI. 23% move overall from the Friday's close. So let's go. Polestar, beautiful call, beautiful timing on the decision to SPAC merger yourself. Good going long on Rivn. Incredible trade, Miss V. Yes, sir. Miss V killed that long on that
Thank you, guys.
145, not 245. Why am I thinking 245? But yeah, GGPI still ripping. Ford, let's go check out what Ford is doing. If Ford is continuing going higher, then Rivn could continue to go to the top side. AMD now back in the money. Get Donkey Kong in the money. So let's go on that side too. Let's go AMD. Yes, we're waiting for AMD to continue to just rock all the way to the 146s or so. Let's go see what Affirm is doing. Rivn squeezing short sellers out today. Yeah, indeed. Obviously, I don't know why I'm just short-minded today. I obviously maybe because I let go of this short and I let go of this short, so now I'm only looking for shorts, or it could be because I paid for shorts and now I'm only looking for shorts. Either way, wrong mentality, wrong way to fight the trend, and I was away for a little bit of the trading over here, so I also missed a couple opportunities, and now I'm just like, you know, battling because I can't force myself to go long anymore. 146 breaking. Wow, 146 broke. We went as high as 146.60. I hope Miss V's still in this trade.
No, I'm out.
Market wants to turn around to the top side. Miss V said you closed it?
Yep. So my first out was at 145.50 and another 145.80. Wow, but it's keep going.
Yeah,
it's now broke 147 to the moon.
This is crazy indeed. Yeah, Rivn heating up today. Obviously, 150 has got to be a short area. It's absolutely insane if it's not. So I'm just gonna look for that 149. I'm gonna look for the 149 fill. Let's see if they give it to me on Rivn, and we're gonna risk a whole dollar on that side if it takes us there to get that 150 break. Obviously, this stock is going too crazy right now.
Trend is your friend on
Trend
Rivn.
is your friend, obviously. Yes, let's go to Sean.
Yo, what's up, guys? Just quickly, Weed Batman update. We've been going long Tlry, so we've been long Tlry off the bottom. I just want to bring in, I'm not out yet. I mean, I'm almost out, but you know, we're still holding a quarter of this position. I just want to bring it to everyone's attention. We just hopped out again at 14, so I didn't get out of anything. Probably should have. I've been fighting this Rivn short too. I keep getting punched out. Eventually, it's going to be there, but maybe not to 150. Anyways, just an update on Tlry there as it continues to make a move to the upside, but that's 1, 2, 3 times now failed at 14, which makes me think that if it comes strong to 14, that's going to be a good break. But right now we are long down here, still holding out, waiting for a 14 top. So just a quick update on that one. And then Lucid Motors still long here as well. That goes upside. We're going to hold this one. Probably should have got out when it went in the money $1. We didn't. So that's another target area for me right here, 45.30 or so for Lucid. So Lucid and Tlry still making some money. And then honestly, Prad, we're still long Tlry, or sorry, PaySafe down here at 4.30. I don't recommend doing anything with PaySafe. If you don't have this trade, I'd move on. So right now we'll wait for that to go to the upside. But right now, holding on to 3 winners and fighting, man. I've been short this Rivn the whole way. Like all of these are like that. This is a good one, but there's a short in and out, a double short in and out again. And right now we're back to 150. So I'm gonna throw it back to you, but Rivn testing highs.
Yeah, here we go, Rivn. Wow, Miss V. If you took that 145 and held, you would have always had almost at $4 in the money.
That's
right now. That's
right.
insane move on this stock. Good call on that long breakout. Man, this stock is so strong today. EV sector, just the hot girl on the block these days. Absolute monstrous, man. Let's see if 150 is going to act as a barrier. We're kind of making a little bit of a down move over here, but obviously we're looking for 150 to go get tested. Until then, I don't want to kind of touch the stock at all. LAZR, let's go, or ZR? Yeah, ZR, before Neil hears me. Oh, he's here. Darn it, I thought he went out for a washroom break. No, he's here. He heard me. LAZR is going towards the 22 right now. Beautiful move. Another EV sector hot stock play, the basket play, moving towards 22 right now as we're speaking. Let's see if 22 can break. A little bit of a volume spikes at every even dollar level, so we're just looking to see that same pattern play out overall. 22, let's get that break. Obviously, if 22 doesn't break with volume, it could indicate the stock wants to reject from there on out to the downside.
Prad, SYTA is trending on the chart. It's holded to the upside and up more than 44%.
Yeah, Affirm just about give me all my targets all the way down to 148. So that's a $2 per share trade right there. Now I'm looking for if it's gonna go down to 147. Obviously, probably looks like it doesn't want to and just bounce off of the 148 level. But I'm just debating right now with myself if I want to move my order up to 148 or not. And actually, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna move my order up to 148, risking the 147.50 low, or just the whole dollar low of 147 and. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Actually, wait, I need to change the share size real quick, so we'll do that. So that way it kicks us into our target and wicks us into a long. And now going to our AMD long. AMD also running up to the top side over here with the market. Wow, QQQs just broke through VWAP out of nowhere. So nice little move on the overall QQQs over here. Can I get my share sizes? Hello, there you go. And now let's start taking some profits. Obviously, we're looking for that move towards 146 on ignore the red lines or the purple lines. It's because I have a stop out at the bottom. Any profit targets that I take will show up as a short, but it's not actually me shorting the stock. It's just me taking profits because I have a stop out, which is just the way our system takes into consideration.
SYTA is open, by the way.
SYTA IPO. Looks like, is it an IPO?
I'm not sure.
Oh, no, it's not an IPO. Okay, so it's just halted and just reopened off a halt and it just 45% out of nowhere off the halt price. Let's see if there's any news on this. Miss V, do you have any news on that?
Everything I was able to find as that SYTA closes a $6 million investment from the Lind partners.
All right, so a little bit of a catalyst over there. Not sure how the market's going to perceive it. Obviously, they're perceiving it to the upside. We broke $5. We went as high as $5.64. Immediately on the way back down to test 5 on the support right now. Let's see if we can hold 5. Looks like we can, and now we're running back towards the $5.64. Tape is really hot, so momentum and eyes are pouring onto the stock right now. Obviously, we're going to need a lot of support for the downside for the stock to hold on the move down. With the 51% premium in these candles, we're gonna need supports on the downside. GGPI. GGPI went up to $16. So yeah, obviously we were covering GGPI around $15.50 or so, making new high days on the run up. So now $16 got rejected. There is some size on the offers, but obviously with the stock trading 70 million shares, it is an EV sector, very hot sector right now. I'm not gonna be looking short for GGPI at any point. Look at that, 16 just broke out. Look at the volumes, velocity, the tape's velocity just running. It's so fast that you can't even probably look at the information that's being given to you. That's how fast the tape is. So at this point, you're just looking to see, are you seeing more green prints or red prints? Because, you know, if you're not trained to quick enough look at what the size of these prints are, you can easily just not know what's going on. Overall, though, size on the offers are completely get taken out, and GGPI is catching that wind, catching that momentum. That Lucid Motors, Tesla, and what's the latest one? Rivn has. Rivn back to that. Oh, it looks like 149 or so. We're getting back there. Looks like that the little move that we had towards 146 was absolutely, nothing. Kind of did nothing really on that side to the downside. Now we're back to that 149, 148.79 or so. I have an order to get short at 149 exactly. Yes, 149 exactly. Let's see if they're gonna give it to me. We're 2 cents away from there. Bang. So I'm short now on Rivn. Obviously, we're gonna try getting short more Rivn near the 150, and if 150 150 breaks, I am done trading Rivn for the day. I'll take my losses and move on from this stock. And we're just looking to just load up short in front of 150. Oops. Just gonna
Tesla,
throw some orders. Yeah, Miss V?
Tesla was testing 1,000 today, was around 998.
Oh, wow.
Now back to the downside.
There was the big size on 149 there on the way down. So 149 did break to 22 cents as you guys are watching, but as on the way down, there was huge size on 149 that just got posted on the offer. I would love to see if that offer is going to still stay there. It could be a fake offer. Obviously, it could be a spoofer just trying to flush the stock down. Could be someone who's taken multiple beatings on the stock like me, but just has the balls to spoof the market and is spoofing it. So obviously, we got to go get that guy tested. All right, we tested him. There was a little that was an actual size over there. So there's someone either trying to get short at 149 or getting rid of their position at 149. So either way, some size got taken out. He was a real order, not a spoofer. I would now like to see where the stock ends up going from here on out. Is 150 going to get taken out to the downside? Obviously, I'm getting more and more short here in front of that 150 barrier for Rivn.
Prad, can we take a look at MTTR?
In a minute. I just have to keep my eyes over here for Rivn is now trying to go through either 149 back again to the top side or completely down. We are now 36 cents are in the money, 40 cents in the money. Look at the selling pressure. There's a lot of selling pressures and mid prints compared to green prints that I'm seeing. And there we go. Nice little short on Rivn. $1.30 in the money right now. Turning our red position into green a little bit. Obviously, I'm kind of hesitant to take profits, and that's stupid of me. So let's take profits. Let's not turn back or give back our profits on this stock, especially. Ride it all the way down to hopefully 145 or so. Let's see how the stock behaves. 147. Are you going to break 147? Nice 147 end up breaking. And now we're going to, immediately back through 147 and hold 147 on the bids. Is that how you want to deal with it? All right, cool. I'm going to take a couple more profits then if that's how it's want to do. And we're going to hold this bag to the downside on Rivn. Let's go. Hopefully that was the short on Rivn that I was looking for. Obviously didn't have the whole bag that I wanted on Rivn, but it is what it is. AMD, I got flipped short on AMD. Looks like we got wicked into a short, so that stop was overweighted. Obviously, let me just quickly go here and just take that position out. I don't want to be holding the stock anymore. But with the overall market, the way market's coming down, that short could just be right. Miss V, what was the stock you were talking about?
MTTR.
NTTR.
MTTR.
Let's go check out MTTR right now on NASDAQ. MTTR on NASDAQ with about 6 million shares traded overall. We are getting a move to the top side. 16%, 17% move overall. $3 to $3.6. Looks like the stock is trying to get the test of 26 overall, though. If you guys can see, we broke 26 to about 50 cents breakout of 26, but then coming back down and really trying to form a range around that $26 price. If we break this range that is trying to form around 26, obviously we can expect that move towards 25 where VWAP is. And if that doesn't happen, wow, NASDAQ just took a complete dump to the downside. A firm is burning me now, so I just gotta get rid of. I thought I had a stop out on a firm. I guess I don't, but a firm is gonna turn into. Wait, oh yeah, the long got kicked into that firm. So obviously, wait, a firm 147 was my low. If we're gonna we're gonna have to give it to that. So I'm gonna throw a new stop on this 146.99. How much do I have? Obviously, 147 breaks with the overall move in SPYs, overall move in QQQs. We don't want to hold the Affirm short anymore. Affirm long anymore. We are long. DraftKings, AMD was long. We got kicked out of it. Rivn, we are short. And if the market's coming lower here, we want to be riding the short all the way back down to 140 or so, or even 145. Let's see 145 get tested on Rivn. Turning our red day back into a green day. What else is new? Let's go, Trader Prad. Miss V?
Yes, Prad. Well, Tesla also back to the downside. It tried to give up here, tried 1,000, but gave up. And looks like getting to another support level in here. Let's see. But honestly, I don't want to touch Tesla today.
Yeah, Tesla has been a little bit of a question every day. You know, every time I ask Miss V these days, like, do you want to trade Tesla? I'm like, I don't know, I'm too scared. And I was talking to Jude Fernando too. I'm like, I can't get this stock right these days. I don't know what happened. Ever since it started going above, 1100, I just can't get the stock right. Even though today I did have an order to get long exactly at 980 and 10 cents, I had to remove my order to go do some other stuff. So I missed my long. The only long that I would have kind of won in the past 3 to 4 days on Tesla, I had to let that go. So that's a little bit of another loser to add on my table on this bad boy. And right now, though, however, we are long DraftKings in front of 40. With the overall move in the market, I don't know if I want to continue be holding long 40. We are short Rivn. Let's go take some profits. Yeah, 145 in view right now. So that'd be stupid for me to fight for or haggle for 40 cents. I'm just gonna take the first profit. There we go, and we can hold the rest of the bag all the way through 145. If it fails 145 on the downside, if 145 ends up holding, I don't want to hold the stock through 147.50. That's basically just me giving not a half a dollar, but half a width range of where my entry is to where 145 is. There we go. 145 did break. At this point, we can easily hold this position a little bit more through 140 to 140 or so.
Prad, we've got super chat from Dominic Famulara. EGLX is up 11%.
Which one?
EGLX.
EGLX. I'm out of my DraftKings break even, going to see where the bottom flush is. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I think I don't have my order, so I need to send out my order. EGLX, 15% up. Thank you, Dominic Famularo, with the daily support. You're the best, my guy. But yes, EGLX overall with 15% to the top side, with less than 1 million shares traded overall, though. Kind of illiquid for me, but if you can find a trend in the stock like this, liquidity kind of irrelevant if you are just getting long and are able to find the outs. Obviously, if you don't find your outs, then liquidity is very relevant. RBLX bear flagging. Let me just quickly throw out an order on DraftKings. I don't want to hold this stock below 40, so let me just do that. And done. Now let's flip off of this and let's go to, can we talk about crowd? CRWD. Let's go check out what crowd is doing today. Overall, 7 million shares, almost 7 million actually. Looks like a lot of rejection from the pre-market range. So this is a setup that if you guys are watching our YouTube videos, we have a beautiful setup strategy that Neil was talking about in the morning. Sorry, it's not in the morning, in the YouTube video, which was basically the opening range break. And then right after that was Sean talking about the pre-market range break. So if you followed that setup on the stock, look at the opportunities that you had. Obviously, this would require you to go short. For those of you who don't trade shorts, then I understand, but this would require you to go short on the break of $270. I'd say 270, but no, let's say 272. 272, you play the short on the break of 272. As soon as the stock opens, you get short and you ride it all the way down to $250. What an amazing risk to reward trade a strategy given to you guys for free on our YouTube channel.
Prad, we have a super chat from the Playmaker 88 saying rolling paper Prad for president. Sounds like a legit campaign.
Yeah, I mean, let's make those badges made. Well, I'll put it on. NQ Curling, take some quick scalps wherever possible. Yeah, I'm still only long on DraftKings. I'm holding my Rivn short. Let's quickly go check out what Rivn is doing. Is it turning back through 145? It did turn back through 145. It's trying to see if it can break through 146 again. I think Rivn topped out at 150 for the day, but obviously with the overall move on Rivn, especially when the market was getting destroyed, Rivn was just soaring to the top. It's very possible that Rivn does that again at 150 later on in the day. So it's not like I'm saying it's written in stone that 150 is the top of the day. It's just something that it's just something I'm going to be using another opportunity to short off of. Don't try to short Rivn more than $4. 145.63 on Rivn. The big bids are the tell. Okay, yeah, if there were big bids there, then yes, there was probably somewhere of a bottom. But we did break 145. I did not watch it on the way up. GGPI back to 1550 apparently. So let's go check out what GGPI is looking like. GGPI did break $16 all the way up to 41 cents, but then immediately rejection on the way down, especially when the market's coming down. GGPI is also coming down with it. Could be just the move that Rivn's coming down and GGPI is coming down with it overall. But yeah, on the way down to towards 1540, 1550 or so. Let's see if support can be held up over here. Trader Prad, can I join the Day Trade the World offices without using fake money? I have 4 months of proof of trading real profit. Well, the first question is, do you live in Toronto? And if you do live in Toronto, then you need to talk to Greg. And then if Greg will approve of you, then you get to move on from there. So, but without fake money, no, I think. Sorry? Greg said hired already, so never mind. You're good to go. You're good to go whenever you want, brother. Look at Riot. Let's go look at Riot and our Mars and our BTBTs again. Quick little cryptocurrency recap. Riot's obviously coming down. Mara was also getting destroyed a little bit off the open today. It's still down. Let's go check what BTBT is looking like. BTBT, come on. BTBT also down, and then I'm gonna look last but not least our Coinbase. Coinbase back to 340. Okay, this is a long, guys. 340 on Coinbase has been even today it went as low as 340.73. But I'm not chasing this right now because we are $2 away from 340. So I'm just gonna be hands off a little bit. Let's see if we can go back to the downside on the market. And it looks like the answer is yes. Market wants to go back to the downside, and SPYs are also looking to go back to the downside. So if they want to give me a long in front of 340.20, what am I doing? 340.20. I'll take a long in front of that for Coinbase. Come on, Rivn, money. Yeah, Rivn made a nice little bounce off of that 145 for you guys. But let's see if we. I did say I would be out. I'm not gonna hold it, so I'm just gonna be out here. Take this exit, take my money, take the profits. Let's see if Rivn is still negative. Nope, no longer negative on Rivn. Let's go. That's what I like to see. Rivn was my biggest negative stock for the day. No longer is it the biggest negative, and now I just need to work on PayPal. So let's go check out what PayPal is doing. PayPal is coming down to 212. Overall rejection in the market. I like the longs in the pre-market lows, or even the low of day, which was around 211.50 on PayPal. So let's see if we're gonna break 212 on the downside. I burnt myself on the 213 break. I burnt myself on the 214 break. I had some longs in front of 212, which I got shaken out of. So now I'm just trying to work myself into a long in front of this 211.50 on PayPal. So let's just do that. 211.50. Take long, and then if 211 breaks to the downside, Pratty boy is out of that. Hey, Trader Pratt, if I'm Canadian living in Brooklyn, could I work in the T-Dot office and work remote? I don't think so. Probably not, my friend. But feel free to contact Day Trade the World on Twitter, and they will contact you with all the information that you're looking for. Because they have more information on that side than I do. I just listen. I'm just a monkey who smokes trees and punches keys. All right, that's all it is. Where are we going to? I live in Timmins, Northern Ontario. Ooh, okay. Yeah, just daytradetheworld.com or the link that Miss V posts for anyone that has questions, guys. Prad, make me stop. We're not reading that again. BTBT or BTB to the moon. Let's go check out what BTB is. Nope. BTB. You threw me off with that statement. God damn. BTB to the moon over here, apparently with 42% overall. Let's see where the stock, well, not to the moon, actually cratering to the downside. We are going as low as down 21%. Obviously, it's been a while. Always, it feels like a while, but it hasn't. But every time that a stock goes down below 10%, guys, it means that the stock is on SSR. SSR means short sale restriction. I always mumble when I say this. Short sale restriction basically indicates that the stocks are somewhat harder to short. Not really, but somewhat hard to short. You cannot just take out the size on the bids. You have to wait for an uptick and get picked up on the offer. So you need a passive offer to get short on stocks that are on SSR. How are those picklebacks? Bro, I almost puked. What's wrong with you? Why would you make me even take that pickleback? I almost puked taking. Listen, next time only the back, not the pickle. Never again. Never again.
What did I miss? You were drinking pickles?
So pickleback is like a drink. I don't know what the back is, but then as a chaser, you drink the pickle juice.
We do this in Russia.
Ugh.
Like, you know, juice from the pickle in the bottle?
Yeah.
So basically on the morning when you have hangover, that's the thing you drink, and it's amazing.
That taste in my mouth was like,
You didn't like?
no, the alcohol was good. The pickle juice was nowhere close to being good. No, not for me at least. Not my type of flavor. But then afterwards, we immediately switched to some Jaeger bombs because Photogrammer told me to start buying Jaeger bombs. So that was a $5 Jaeger bomb. So man, Saturday night, Prad was sloshed. I think I spent way more money than I should have, honestly. All right, where we go to? In USA, we drink Pedialyte. Yes, Pedialyte.
Who's that?
You drink it post-workout. It's great. You guys are gross, man. Post-workout, drink post-workout, all right? Just make yourself a shake, a nice milkshake. Put some double chocolate in that bad boy and drink that. Some pickle juice after post-workout. What's wrong? Ugh. I mean, you know what? At the end of the day, everyone's entitled to their own opinions and what they like. So if you enjoy it, more power to you. Just not me like Vegemite. Just not for me. Let's go check out what Rivn is doing. Exactly what I thought it would do, and I should not have gotten out of my shares, but that's fine. I said I would get out if this happens, and it did do that. 147.50, 148 or so, you can't expect rejection for today and come back down. But Rivn, man, we need a full retracement back to VWAP for this upward move to be done, in my opinion, and we haven't gotten that yet. So let's look for that 140 downwards rejection, or maybe the stock is going to try breaking 150 to the top side and let VWAP catch up to like 140, 145 or so, and then come back down to VWAP. So still looking for that rejection to all the way down to the VWAP number, or back to the top side, 150 break higher. You're just biased because they have no pickles in India. Are you crazy, bro? You know how many pickles we have in India and how many different flavors of pickles we have in India? But it's not like pickle though. The pickle that you guys have that's like dipped in vinegar, or like or the sour juice, is it? I don't know, it's the vinegar. Whatever flavor sauce juice it is, the pickle juice. We have different kinds of pickle in India. It's like mango pickle. So yeah, you might call it a chutney, but it's basically achar. Achar is basically a form of pickle. And we have so many different flavors of those. So pickles are like the Indian thing, my guy. It's just pickle juice is not an Indian thing.
Indians invented pickles.
Did they?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure.
I thought that was a fact that you just got off Google. No, that would be pretty cool if they did. Carrot pickle, yeah, we have carrot pickle, mango pickle. We have like all kinds of pickle, man. Rolling paper hands, Prad back at it again with them rolling paper hands, baby. I just had lamb korma. All right, stop making me hungry, huh? Let's go back to stock market. Stop making me hungry.
Ancient Mesopotamia.
What is that? Ancient Mesopotamia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
That's where pickles come from.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's pretty close to India. I don't know. Maybe not. I'm not geography. You guys know what happened with Vancouver, so don't ask me. Don't ask me about no geography questions. But yeah, if you are short 150, pre-150 on Rivn, 149.50 or so, congratulations on this move to the downside. But we're looking for a bigger move. A lot of mid prints at the moment. BLZE. That better be a ticker. All right, it is. BLZE 3 million. 3 million shares overall. I want to see if this is a wheat stock. BLZE Blaze. No, it's not. Okay. Computer peripherals, electronical technology, BLZE today 15% move at 3 million shares. Let's see what the stock is doing on the chart side. Looks like we broke 28, a weak break of 28. We got a nice move from 27, but then immediately back through 27. Did not hold 27 on the way down after breaking 28, and then all the way through did not hold 26 either, but ended up holding 25. So it looks like the range is pretty wide, all the way from 27 to 25, with 26 being the midpoint or so. Let's see what the stock does. Does it want to create a new range between 26 to 25, or does it still want to battle in this wide range of no supply for the demand, or vice versa? Crowd short. There we go. Obviously, shorting the stock is going to be hard because it is on SSR. So if you do want to get short, you have to wait for an uptick, which means you have to wait for a green print in your direction, against your direction for you to get short. So I would be picking and choosing where I want to short. I guess that goes to say for any trade. Pick and choose where your entries are. That way you know exactly where your outs are and you can get the most size based on where your out is. Obviously, I don't want to be shorting it over here where the low a day is, and getting that fill is kind of going to be hard also, because once it breaks that low a day, it's kind of going away from you, not really giving you an uptick. So it's kind of going to be hard to get that low a day short. But if you do get that low a day short, that's a good enough of an entry. But with the overall trend that the stock has, bouncing off of 250, I'm not going to see 250 breaking anytime soon with low volume. Maybe with more volume comes in and 250 could break and later on in the day. Do not forget Lucid reports after hours. That is correct. Lucid Motors does report after hours. PayPal long in the money, 50 cents. Let's go. Nice little bottom pick on PayPal, especially after a lot of emotional, not really knowing where my exits were, not really knowing where my targets were, entries, which resulted to PayPal being my second biggest loser. But obviously, after turning Rivn into a positive stock, we are now on the way to turn PayPal into a positive stock also. Right now, 40 cents in the money. I'm okay with taking my first profit at this price point, and then we'll ride it back towards 213, 214. With the overall how PayPal has been trading today, with the market move, I cannot see PayPal breaking 214, but if it does, I would love to have some skin in the game for that long breakout above 214 on PayPal. LAZR short, what do you say? LAZR, okay. A lot of momentum on this stock, a lot of strength in the sector overall. So I don't really want to be shorting at random spots. Example, for Rivn, even though I had the right spots to short it, I shook myself a lot on this position because I didn't really know where my outs were. So because I don't know where the outs would be on Laser, it's not a stock that I trade on a day-to-day basis. I'm not gonna say where to get short without checking a couple indicators. So let me quickly go do that. Then let me go check it on the dailies. We broke a couple resistances on the dailies. Let's go check on the intraday. Obviously on the intraday also we broke a couple resistances. So that indicator is kind of useless to me. Let's turn that off for now. And now let's see on the dailies where the stock is. 24 looks like is where we topped off at not too long ago. This was on November 9th. We topped off at 24. Let's see if I can turn off a couple more indicators because I really can't see the candles right now. There we go. And now we're looking for support at 20, obviously support at 20, $22. Yeah, I can understand why the stock is behaving how it is at 22, but I would much rather get short at 23.50 or 24 instead of where we're trying to get short right now. Because easily the stock, what's your risk to reward? Your risk is kind of slim on that 22 break to your reward of 60 cents. I would much rather have the stock go towards 24, 23, $24, and then have a greater reward on the way down compared to the same risk that we have right now. So I do like the short, but the reward is not really there for me, so I'm not going to take the trade.
Prad, a few things. First of all, it's earnings season still, guys. Here's the board with earnings reporters after market today and before the open tomorrow. Bye. So, Lucid, we already were talking about that one. Walmart, Home Depot. Depot?
Home Depot.
Home Depot. All right, here we go. What are you the most excited?
You have the cutest accent sometimes. I love it. Home
Lol.
Depot. I
Hubba
love it.
booba?
Hooba Booba, yeah, that's the best. That's the best one. We gotta put that on a shirt. Hooba Booba, yes.
All right.
Rmark is actually, I didn't even know they were public. Rmark used to make my lunches in university.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, that's I didn't even know they were a public company. Lucid, Walmart, Home Depot. They're gonna be the number one that are standing out there. So let's see how Lucid Motors comes out today. Is Walmart tomorrow before market?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow
the
before
open.
market? Okay,
Yes,
so
correct.
tomorrow is gonna be a big day, obviously.
So, yes, guys, write in the comments what you are the most excited to trade tomorrow from this list. And besides that, Prad, we have a super chat from Nick W. Thank you, Nick. MTTR, day trade thoughts and long. We were mentioning MTTR, but maybe we can take a look once.
Yeah,
again.
we can go back to MTTR, no problem. So MTTR, obviously beautiful trajectory to the top side, especially in a weak market. You know, both SPYs and the QQQs are red today. SPYs are down about 0.07% and QQQs down about 0.3%. So MTTR, nice little move to the top side with 6.5 million shares overall. Finding support at VWAP not once but twice. Finding support both times at VWAP, but still struggling to really break out about 26 properly. And I'm only saying that because we did get a nice breakout of all the way up to 26.50, but not a lot of trading happened above 26.30 or so, and nor did we hold 26 on the way down. So I would like for the stock to continue doing what it's doing and just give you long scalp opportunities, especially when the market completely got rejected. This stock did not really break VWAP or even get close to VWAP for a retest off that price point. So I like the longs over here. We could look for more opportunities for the rest of the week on MTTR if the volume is there in the stock, obviously. Nile looks good here. Am I missing something? Let's go check it out, my friend. I have a line over here. It's at 31.68, but then 34, and then we have this is a volume VPOC. Let's just go to 1 year. VPOC says 45 or so, and let's just turn on a couple indicators back. Looks like we broke a couple of supports to the downside. Obviously, 40 being an even dollar level could be a barrier where a lot of longs have their stops at. So it could make sense why the stock could find support here on the downside and make a run towards the highs, but obviously not sure why the stock is getting beaten down after the Rivn and the Lucids and so on. So not sure what the downward pressure is on NIO, but overall I do like the idea of 40 long because your risk to reward is not as bad as some other stocks. You know, maybe you can get a nice 80-cent reward off that $40 long, but if $40 breaks, you know, we could go way lower than that. So I don't really see a good risk to reward trade on this side. I like to trade like, you know, a 2R, 3R trade. So maybe you can get that from here. You can get risk 10 cents, 20 cents to get 50 cents maybe. So you could still get that, but I would like more oomph out of the stock over here. So for me, this is not the trade, but I do like the long if you're asking me that. Yo, what's poppin'? What's poppin'?
Super chat is popping. MS talks a lot. Send a super chat saying desktop metal earnings today, which is true today after market. DM on New York. $12.50 calls up 100%. Let's go. It's DM
On
New York.
Nasdaq?
On
Oh,
New York.
Okay. Yeah, I typed in DM. I was like, what's going on? All right, so DM on New York looks like 6%, or not 6%, 6 million shares overall, 6.5 million shares overall today, with the 5% move to the downside. Let's see what the sorry, let me just reload the chart. This is a daily chart. Cancel that. For today, however, we are getting rejected off the pre-market lows, ran as low as $8 or so, found support at $8, and then finding its way, or trying to find its way, towards VWAP at the moment. Obviously, if we do go to VWAP, I can expect rejection off that position. Now, let's look it up on the dailies. On the dailies, we are forming a nice little range between, looks like, $9.50 and $8. So obviously I like that long in front of $8, and then short in front of 950 until 950 ends up breaking. This candle over here, this big volume candle, which was on the catalyst day, which allowed the stock to go all the way back through the previous range, which was 750, and find this new range at $8. So once again, I understand why the stock is finding support here, and I love the long. Thanks, man. I'm thinking long or swim. Yeah, I like the idea on NIO, especially because the EV sector is hot. So NIO, not sure why they got beat down so hard recently, and maybe it has a little bit to do with earnings. Let's quickly go check out if their earnings were not too long ago. Yeah, there you go. Earnings report. But they went up after earnings, though. Even though on the earnings day they kind of came down, they went up after earnings. The low was 38.83. Let me just quickly go back to the 1 year, like I said, and then I have a line at 31, but ignore that 31 line. So here 33, here's the 36, and then here's the 38 that I was talking about. So yeah, that's why I'd rather wait for the stock to go to 38 to get long than 40. But then for swing trade or your for long term, 40 and 30, not too much of a difference there if you're looking for a move towards 60s, right? So it really depends where you want to pick and choose.
Right, positive day for Prog also, and from news all I see is that it's going to participate in the Piper Sandler 33rd annual virtual healthcare conference.
Thank you, Ms. V. So Prog 16% move to the top side. Let's go. Let's quickly pull it up on the dailies here. See if the stock has broken the previous range a little bit. It did make a little bit of a new low of that previous range that we were in. So we're in a lower lows and lower highs trend. So this is not actually a good indication. Something like this is very much possible for the rest of the month, for the rest of the year, if the stock doesn't have any more catalysts that allowed it to do what this happened, right? So let's look for the support at $3, which we're noticing right now, and then let's look for the support at $2.50 afterwards if 3 ends up breaking. This pop we're getting on the stock could be just a minor pop, could be shorts covering. It's not too significant of a pop where you should be getting excited about. I think the stock still is in questionable territory just off of the overall trend. This was the uptrend we're in, and we clearly broke that trend to the upwards, and now it's making that lower lows, lower highs pattern that we've seen. Just to make sure you guys see it. Yeah, you guys see it. That we are making towards the downside. DM just completed merger with X1 3D printing at mass scale. Will eliminate needs for shipping altogether, solving supply chain issues. I get that, but I'm still a little skeptical about 3D printing. Just a little, not too big, just a little. Just because, at the end of the day, half the things we use are kind of 3D printed. I'm just trying to kind of focus around to see if I can see anything that's 3D printed. I'm still questionable as to mass scale. What can be a mass scale? Like maybe headphones. Like, can you really 3D print this whole headphone inside out? Like really, like how long could that take? I think it would be way easier to do what they're doing right now with these headphones, which is machine cut the parts and have someone put them all together. I think 3D printing these headphones from inside out, every single component, is gonna be crazy. But no, I know 3D printing is not that. It's still going to be printing out part by part. And wow, Rivn's back to 150-ish. And that's exactly what I expected. The stock, if the stock's not going to go die all the way to VWAP, this is a pattern that you could see playing out. Let's see if we can get another short scalp in front of 150 over here. We did break out as high as 150.39 actually, if you guys can notice. So I'm going to be a little hands off on Rivn for the time being. Let's just keep our hands off and see what the stock wants to do. But anyways, you know, I do love 3D printing software. I do love 3D printing. I enjoy watching 3D printing stuff on YouTube, but I'm a little skeptical as to how companies incorporate that and move on with that.
Have you tried yourself? Once I've been
No.
in public library, Toronto Public Library, and they have small 3D printer.
Yeah.
And people like print small stuff in there.
Yeah, my friend has one. I've seen him use it. I've just never used it myself. I have little desk toys that are made out of 3D printers, for sure 3D printers, because they have little rough edges on them. So, you know, prisoners, wow, I'm not meeting that anymore. 3D print pickles on Adam.
That's fun.
These guys are trolls, eh, Miss V?
Yeah, the Playmaker 88.
Yeah, soon we can print a human. I mean, I don't know if we want to go that far. Isn't that playing God, basically? I mean, nothing wrong with it, in my opinion. I'll 3D print my girlfriend without a problem, but you know, that's like playing God, bro. I don't know if human can be trusted with that much power. But even though I don't believe in God,
Not print, but inflate.
yeah, exactly. 3D print me. Okay, guys, stop. We call that cloning. Yeah, I know that's cloning. That's exactly right. All right, our 3D printing conversation getting a little out of hand. Everyone who's getting X-rated with their comments, I'm giving you a couple more chances before I let Miss V go crazy with the ban hammer. What do you mean let Miss V? Miss V herself is gonna go crazy with the ban hammer. You know what a ban hammer is?
No.
A ban hammer is a hammer. Ban.
Yeah.
It's a gaming term. It's basically when you ban people from a server or a chat for being naughty. Ban.
I can't ban. I have that function.
Exactly.
Though,
So Miss V is gonna go crazy if any more
Ban
jokes like that are gonna come up. I love Miss V to ban hammer me. Of course you would. You love anything that Miss V does. You guys are simps.
I love my Sims.
Can print diamond hands to replace paper hands. All right. Let's go back into coin. So the coin, a little bit of a move down still. Still waiting for that move to 340.20. I think I'm being a little stingy, let's be honest. Obviously, I'm being a little stingy. Maybe I should just get long at 341 because the low a day is 340.73. So question, Prad, are you going to do it or are you going to not? Let's see. Market is still trying to come down. We are back to the day's low. 340.50 is actually the day's low. So I'm going to move my order to 340.50. That's something that I'm fine with doing. 340.5. Take that entry if they give it to me, and then I'll risk 340 to the downside if we break out. Prad, are you still in PayPal? Yes, I am, sir. Or ma'am, or lady, or man. I'm just going to stop. Yes, I am in PayPal. Long. I'm only up 8 cents at the moment, but I'm not too worried about that position right now. Rivn ripping, is it? Oh my goodness. I mean, not really. Did I just get back into a DraftKings long? Oh no, I'm in the coin long now. Okay, so coin long has been wicked in. So maybe I should not have moved because my order was at 340.20 and we're exactly at 340.20. So isn't that fun to notice all the time? But let me just throw out my stop on that 340 break on Coinbase. How much do I have?
Maybe later we can take a look at the firm. Someone asked. I don't know. You wouldn't mind.
Yeah, for sure.
That
A firm 145, insane. All right, maybe I would like to look for a long in front of 145 for a firm, but let's see what the market. Obviously, market wants to go lower. I might just be hands off on a firm until the Friday's low, which was around 142 or so. So I'm not going to be looking long in front of 145 because obviously I had a nice short in front of 150, which I could have still kept writing down, and then that long basically was the wrong idea on a firm. Rivn waiting for a breakout. Yeah, Rivn very well could break out of the high 150 over there that we just made today, because just the way it's trading overall.
Prad, to keep updated people on the poll, first of all, I wrote what color Miss V should dye her hair, like kill her hair. It's obviously DYE. Thank you very much, everyone who told me about that. I'll remember that forever now. And pink is leading. It's 36% for pink, then goes green, then goes purple, and then goes blue. Thank you very much, guys. Personally, me, I prefer pink the most out of this list. So let's go. Hope it's still more than an hour, so everything can change. But I hope pink will be leading.
Looks like I got stopped out of my Coinbase long. Coinbase went as low as 339.55 to the downside, and let's see if we're gonna ping at 340. Obviously, wrong on this stop over there. I should have probably given it $1, not just 50 cents. Instantly back to 340. Let's see if we can bounce off of this to the top side. Market wants to still continue to the downside over here. Let's go check what Bitcoin is doing. Bitcoin on the intraday, Bitcoin making a little bit of a move to the top end, retracing off of this triple top over here on the intraday on Bitcoin. So yeah, looks like risking only 50 cents on that break was not enough of a room for Coinbase. Now ready to start moving higher towards 340 and higher. Let's see if I want to push the long. I just don't want to push the long. I'll just be hands off on the stock. Obviously, not enough volume. Lunchtime is coming in. Not much going on in the market. I'm fine with not taking a trade and FOMO myself into a trade here. So for now, we're just gonna be hands off on Coinbase. But let's see if anything's gonna happen. I don't know about longs today, Chief. Yeah, I like your call now. I'm actually reading that while I'm debating the long. So yeah, I don't think I like this long over here. PayPal. Another long that is now not in the money anymore. Obviously looking to see 211 can hold. If 211 holds it, ends up holding, good for me. If not, then we move on with that long on PayPal. Why is BTB dumping? Did they announce offering? I believe Miss V said that was the stock, or maybe that could have been a different stock.
Which one?
BTB.
We have BTB on which list, I believe?
Okay, so let me quickly pull it up over here.
Yeah, Bit Brother.
Trading. Nope, that's the wrong screen. I need to go here. So
Sharply higher on social media chatter for the second straight session. 39 million share free float.
Yeah, so no specific news really, just moving higher on media chatter for the second session in a row with a pretty relatively low float stock. So even though it was going higher, it's a China-based stock, so I guess it just completely got destroyed off of this pre-market move, and then just went all the way back through Friday's close. So not the best overall. China-based stocks with the low float looks like it could have been just a pump and dump scam. BTBT has fallen on some serious volume. Yeah, indeed, Miss V.
Right, we have a super chat from LinkX0134. Thank you for your super chat. What are the chances you think Tesla will keep dropping? Did Elon finish selling? Well, Tesla already down more than 4% on the day. There are chances for it to keep falling because it broke 1,000 to the downside. Now 986. So I do not touch it for now because, as I said, I think there are chances it can dip more. And Prad, about Elon, I don't know. He didn't tell me if he sold more shares.
Yeah, obviously we don't have Elon's number to call him and ask if he's selling more shares. But what you can do,
nice.
But what you can do is tweet at him, tweet at Elon, and see if he replies. And if he replies, you're maybe one of the luckiest people in the world. And if he doesn't reply, then he doesn't reply. Rolling Papers Prad, yeah, what's up? Market coming down hard over here. So 980, obviously we're looking for to see if Tesla holds 980. Will Tesla go back through 1,000 today? Probably not, but that's just my assumption. We're looking for actual information that the market gives us to see if it's going to go back to 1,000. Tesla will do a 5-to-1 split. Ooh, that's a bold statement. Elon said he will sell more if Bernie tells him to. Yeah, I remember seeing that little back and forth on Twitter. Rivn still at 149, 148.50 or so, trying really its best to go through 150, but not able to do it. So let's see if we can actually go through that. Stop longing BTC plays when DXY is rally. I'm not in the...
ever income.
Oh, sorry, Miss V.
Thank you for the super chat and yes, Prad.
Sorry, Miss V. Yeah, I kind of zoned out on that.
No problem.
But yeah, no. I'm not even longing any. Oh, I guess Coinbase. Coinbase is the only crypto play that I went long, but that wasn't a crypto play. That was just going off of 340 on previous support. So that wasn't a crypto play long. But I understand what you're saying. Just think yes. Bernie DM'd him. Bernie did you think Bernie sliding in Elon's DMs? Cool. Set to buy Tesla in the 800s. Yeah, could be possible in the next coming few days, or in the next by the end of the month, or could very easily just rock back to thousands. Right now, obviously, Michael Burry loving the fact that Tesla's back under 1,000 and probably screaming, I'm right. But obviously, you guys know the track record of Michael Burry sometimes. Where are we going? Who pumped it to 1,200 right before he sold? Good question. I guess people did. People pumped it. Options pumped it. The apes pumped it. So, not him. For sure not him. People did. If Tesla breaks 997, would be a play long. 997 to the top side. I don't think so. I think you're looking for more of a 1,000 break and a clean 1,000 break, not a 997 break. So I don't like that trade. But if you want to be fancy a little bit and get a nicer average price before that 1,000 breaks, that's something that you could go for. Or if your trade is taking that scalp from that 997 to 1,000, that $3 trade, yeah, maybe. But then what is your stop on the way down for 997? Like, where are you wrong on that 997 long? So I don't like that trade. Elon's brother seems a bit dodgy. Not really. Not in the slightest bit. Doesn't when Elon's selling billions of dollars, how is Elon's brother selling it seem dodgy? Not the slightest bit.
Elon has a brother?
Sorry, Miss V?
Elon has a brother?
Yeah.
Yeah? I'm Google him.
If 980 breaks, I go short at 970. If not, I go long at 980 and scalp $4 to $5. That's exactly the trade plan that I have in mind. Disney, let's go check out what Disney, the king of all empires, is doing. Disney obviously still under 160 but above 155. This move overall in Disney is kind of orchestrated by the market. So I kind of could have expected Disney to hold 160 if the overall market didn't get flushed to the downside. Overall, though, as long as Disney is above 155, I think we don't really have to worry too much about what Disney's doing. And this is where investors will look for the buying opportunities, because Disney pretty much owns a lot of things, man. So anywhere up to this bottom, so I guess 136. But I'm gonna say, let's see how the stock behaves here at 155. This is pretty much December 14th of 2020 that we're breaking the downside, 165. This is January 2021 of 28th of January that we just broke to the downside. And this candle over here that we very well, the gap has been filled and could very well bounce off of or go test off, is the 155 number established in December 08th of 2020. So let's see if Disney goes to 155, does it hold there? Does it break it? Does it find support? Do sellers come in? Do the buyers who bought it above 150 get shaken out? There's a lot of questions there. Coin faked us out. Maybe 339 was a perfect entry. You wanted to go long. You almost did. Yeah, I mean,
Disney was also downgraded, by the way.
Yeah, Disney was downgraded, but I think Disney has a lot of upsides left in it. So 155 could be a very, very good buying opportunity on Disney. But if 155 breaks, then I kind of don't want to touch it before like 135 or so, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, obviously another shakeout, breakout on Coinbase. Just got yelled at not too long ago for, well, we not yelled at, but just got instructed not to go long on cryptocurrency stocks. But no, obviously we were playing a different idea on this stock, and the idea kind of panned out. Maybe, you know, wait, where did I go long? I think my long was oh yeah, I did go long 340.50, and I gave it the break of 340. So obviously, should have given it $1 or so. This is Coinbase. So it's a $350 stock. Giving it 50 cents was perhaps a kind of a weak of a stop, and not a you know, well calculated of a stop on my part, especially when the spread is 39 cents, 40 cents. Giving it only 50 cents was not smart on my opinion. So I should have given it $1. These are all, like, you know, good lessons. Hindsight 2020. I'm learning as well as I'm teaching. So you know, good lessons overall. Giving it $1 on Coinbase was probably the right idea. The Sean shout at you, Prad. Why does Sean shout at me? SIGA is ripping now. It will run quickly as soon as it breaks $7.80. It's 100,000 share stock, bro. How am I supposed to talk about this? And 780 is not too far from here, but the stock needs a lot more volume for even it to get to 780. This is kind of not doing a whole. It's pretty much not doing anything. I'm sorry. It's like almost looks like a pump and dump for me on that side. So let me just go to a different stock that's actually moving and not being pumped. So GGPI gonna go up after lunchtime again. So I you know, if that ends up happening, that would be great for all EV stocks in general. That would be good for Rivn. That would be good for Tesla. That would be good for other stocks. Rivn might test 141. You mean 151? Oh wow, Rivn got slaughtered on the way down here. So let's see how Rivn behaves at these previous support levels where we took profits in. Let's see how it behaves here, and then obviously if it breaks this bottom, I don't think Rivn has any more room to go 150 or higher today. But if it keeps finding support in these ranges as it's been doing, Rivn could easily break that 150 to the high side once volume picks back up. I need some water.
Right on time, because you know what time is it? It's like o'clock, team. We ask you for help and support. Please double check if you like this video, and if you haven't yet, do it right now. 1,400 people participated in the poll in regards to my hair, and we're not even at 600 likes yet. So if you're watching from the phone, please close the chat for a second, give us a like, and come back to the chat. So yes, team, please smash the like button. Let's get at least 1,000 likes today.
Yes, sir. Let's get that 1,000. We've been on a pretty good streak so far. We've been on, I think, on a 3 or 4 stream streak of getting 1,000 likes. So let's keep that streak going. Let's keep that ball rolling on that like counter, guys. Thank you so much for each and every one of you so far who have supported us with every single likes, and for those of you who haven't, I'm watching you. I think I actually was going through some statistics last night on the sub count. I think the sub count number went down somehow. Like I think now we get more unsubbed people watching than sub people. Before it was only 20%. Now we're getting 30%, I believe. So the guys, if you're watching us, we would love to have you join the team by hitting the subscribe button, by commenting in the chat, by liking the YouTube video. All of these helps the YouTube algorithm, which helps us put our name out in front of more people, which helps you then get more traders to talk with and more friends to have on this chat. So thank you for each and every single. Whoa, my phone just vibrated, almost fell off the table. Thanks to each and every single one of you who have done this so far, and for those of you who haven't, please help us out on that side. Thank you. YouTube unsubscribe on their own. It shouldn't. That's good, getting pushed out to non-subs, but yeah, sub people. Exactly. Yeah, it is a good thing because the number is getting increased. It is getting pushed out more, but let's get that sub count up. Tesla consolidating, Miss V. Yes, sir. Miss V, you want to answer that Tesla consolidating question?
Give me a second.
You guys are awesome. More friends. Yes, more friends the better, right? Always. Jude Fernando over here. Same reason why the Discord will help drive tremendous engagement after hours. Yes, I did bring up that point. So we'll see where that goes. I brought up that point. But yeah, you know, more friends, more engagement, more people to discuss stocks with. So the more subscribes, the more likes, the more traders we have in our chat. Prad, what's your gamer tag? I have a lot of gamer tags, bro. But if you're asking about Xbox gamer tag, I don't have an Xbox gamer tag. Prad, what are the catalysts causing the drop in NIO and the EV space in general? I guess the biggest catalyst could be Tesla, my friend. You know, obviously NIO having a little bit of distribution problems or you know, in general COVID problems. But I think the EV sector is hot, but it depends on who in the EV sector is going to take over the game. The down move on NIO could be just because of the Rivn hype, or also could be because of the earnings, and in the earnings they talked about distribution issues.
Prad, is consolidating and barcoding the same thing?
Yeah.
Well, then yes, Tesla literally barcoding and consolidating, guys. It can go both direction any minute when volume will come either to the upside or it can dip to the downside. For now, I'm not touching, and I definitely look for long opportunities. I look if it's gonna break 1,000 to the downside. I don't feel like shorting it also. Yoga time.
Now, did you hear it?
Repeat after us. To the left, to the right, straight, to the back.
It sucks because this chair doesn't have a back support all the way to here. You know, I'm 6 feet tall, man, and this chair is like only supporting to my belly button, and it sucks. So
Guys, smash the like button if you want Prad to get a new chair.
Yes.
If we break 1,000 likes, we'll get Prad new chair. He
Yes.
deserves it.
it's
Let's
like-
upgrade the
like,
Prad's chair.
I can't even like support my head properly, and it starts hurting my neck so much. But yeah, anyways, where are we going to? Please review Clove break below consolidation. Clove, obviously Clove, another highly shorted stock. Let's see if the stock is still highly shorted over here. CLOV. I don't see the number anymore, but it used to be a highly shorted stock overall. Let's go to the dailies over here real quick. This is the time I remember trading Clove. Obviously, we're way too far from that number right now. The consolidation that you're talking about, Clove is in pretty much previous ranges. As long as Clove doesn't break out above $8 or higher, it's kind of not significant for me on the intraday side for a day trader. So I would urge people to kind of think in that same mindset. We're in a lot of ranges that the stock has been kind of just been insignificant in. So what's this number right here? $9 actually. So until we break $8 or $9 to the top side, or we break $6.31 to the downside, Clove is kind of a no trade for day traders. But if you are you know, looking for a swing trade or an intra trade, this is a complete different stock than that I would suggest people to do this on. You know, I would much rather have you buying the dips on DraftKings or AMD or Nvidia than doing that on Clove. Like, I would never put this on my own portfolio for investment terms. So I would not suggest that on that side. Please
Why is
review
your-
Aston Martin, Miss V.
Why your belly button is on your back? Someone asked.
Baby, I was born this way.
Really? That's cool. Can you show us?
No.
Okay.
Nudity is not allowed on YouTube.
Okay.
Should I get my 7-year-old new Xbox or X? Maybe neither. Maybe neither. You should get him a brand new desktop. Cost about $3,000 or so. And if you want to get him a brand new screen, a 240 hertz monitor with a 380, maybe go up a little budget. Trust me, your son will love you more for buying him a brand new desktop than an Xbox somewhere down the line. Trust me on this. Trust me. Don't make your kid a console gamer. Make him a PC overlord, gaming race, master race, a pro gamer in general. All right, where are we going to? NIO Aston Martin. You don't need to go spend 3K for a good PC. Yes, but it's fun to have a 3K PC that you play RuneScape on, which is a browser game. MTTR, yeah, let's go see MTTR high a day right now. MTTR almost at 27. We hit 26.97.99. So very odd that you get to see numbers on the time of sales like that, or not on the high a day, but looks like that could have been a dark pull print, or could have just been a crazy wick that just happened and someone got wicked into a crazy print over there overall. But yeah, 27. Not too far from here. Let's see if the volume candle that we just saw come in. That's the biggest volume candle of the day that took the stock from the VWAP to all the way through 27 in a 3-minute candle. So let's see if we can go higher and higher. 3K PC to play Minecraft? Yes, sir. Listen, it's all about you rather spend money for some quality product and have it run longer than have you spend cheap out on cheaper end products and having to refurbish that product very soon. Me being a cheap gamer, I'm Indian, okay? We Indians are cheap. We love saving money in any corner possible. I cheaped out on my gaming build so much that I had to work on upgrading my parts slowly, that I went, man, if only I decided to put that money down first right off the bat and not have to worry about upgrading the parts later on, it would have been way better down the road. So I would highly suggest for people who have the budget to just go for the best products out there, even if it costs a little, and then come back to your other stuff.
Have you played Dota?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
I know. You remember I was telling you a story about the guy who was in class with me in school, in high school.
Yeah, that was Dota.
And he just stopped to go to school because he was participating in some Dota contest.
Yeah, I remember. I haven't played much of it. I played like a couple of games, but I remember Dota. Whoa, talk about yourself, bro. Don't speak for us. I don't know what I was talking about, but yeah, sure. Don't be a sheep. Make a lot of money. Yes, sir. That's all about. Prad, buy that Gucci limited Xbox.
There is Gucci limited Xbox?
Probably not. It's Playmaker. Playmaker's trolling. League is way better. Yeah, I used to be a League player over Dota, but I remember Dota. Prad, give us an A like Oda Block. I know who Oda Block is, but I don't know who Oda Block is. I know who Oda Block is, but I don't know who Oda Block is. Oda Block is the guy who screams about RuneScape. That's right. That's who Oda Block is.
I believe that this is the true. You probably can afford this highest Gucci Xbox unless you have 10,000.
Is that actually real?
You. Well, looks legit. Microsoft and the fashion brand Gucci have teamed up on ridiculously expensive Gucci-themed Xbox Series
No way.
X.
No way that's real. All right, well, Gucci, Prada. Don't listen to the guy with the belly button on the back. yes, don't listen to the guy with the belly button on the back. Now I remember who Oda Block is. Oda Block, the guy who just sits there screaming about RuneScape all day. All right. I'm holding out for the Balenciaga Xbox. All right, we got some hype beasts in here. Let's go to CREX. Still with the 225% overall. Looks like the stock found another volume spike coming in to help it break out of the previous range and even pre-market ranges, going above $3 and then turning $3 into support. Let's see if that $3 support is going to continue holding up into the rest of the day, and then maybe Wow, 10K for that Gucci Xbox. Wow, insane. But yeah, hopefully it holds up $3 on the downside, and then into power hour or into 2 o'clock, we get the volume back again and go higher. Obviously, 122%. I'm not gonna expect too much from this stock, but let's see where it goes. Prada for the PC players. Yes, Prada's for the PC streets, not for the console streets. I'm only for the PC streets.
Yeah, Gucci for console, Prada for PC.
Exactly. Prad has a 3080 to fish lobsters. Huh? Big afternoon on Nvidia run coming. Prad long 300. Well, we're below 300. I don't see Nvidia breaking 300 anytime soon, especially with the weak market that we're seeing. 290 long. I kind of missed that 290 long. So let's see if we can get back to the downside. I'm not gonna expect Nvidia to break 300 today, my friend. I'm sorry, but if that's insider information that you have over there, then I'd like to see where you got that info from. Just got into trading. What would be the best platform to trade on? Well, obviously, if you are anywhere but the U.S., the best platform is Daytrade the World. And if you are in the U.S., you might need to do a couple research on fee structure, on liquidity in terms of shorting, on margin calls and interest rates and so on. There's a lot of questions that you might need to get into in terms of who your best platform to go for is in terms of your needs. Are you a day trader? Are you a swing trader? Are you an investment trader? It depends on a lot of questions on that side.
Prad, can we take a look at Mr. Softy?
Yeah, let's go take a look at Microsoft. Microsoft, obviously, down market, down Microsoft. So today, 0.5% down overall, finding support at 334 or trying to, and bounced off of that number all the way back to VWAP, or not all the way back to VWAP, but still trying to bounce all the way back to VWAP. Let's see, market actually making somewhat of a move, nice move over here towards VWAP. That is the QQQs and the SPYs. I'll show you the SPYs right now too. So this is the QQQs right now making a run towards VWAP, and the SPYs are also trying to do the same. So let's see if that's going to bring a leg into the overall other stocks for the longs. So Coinbase kind of screwed me on this long. Coinbase now up $3 from originally where I was long at. And PayPal, let's see if PayPal also screwed me on the long or not. And yeah, slightly screwed me on the long. So either direction got screwed. That's great. But yeah, good to see that the overall idea is working. Just need to expand my stops. And if I need to expand my stops, that means lower share sizes. Or be more patient for the right entry and take more share size. CYTO to the moon. This is not moon by any shape or form. We're down about 3% on the day. Holding at VWAP right now, struggling to even properly trade above VWAP. So no way, shape, or form is this to the moon. Let me just quickly reload my charts. Any recommendations for best keyboard under $100 for gaming? For a present to a 13-year-old nephew, if I give him money or car, I don't think my sis will let him buy one. I think for under 100, Logitech. I'm a big fan of Logitech keyboards, but I don't think if Logitech's under 100 or not. If you can find the Logitech keyboard under 100, which is make sure you're getting a red linear red keycaps. With if you want wireless, you can go for wireless or not, but make sure they're linear red keycaps for gaming so they don't make too much noise. Otherwise, you can get a little annoying, and especially if your nephew's on a microphone, you can hear a lot of clicky clacky noises. So make sure it's red linear keycaps. G910. How much is a G910? Or not keycaps, key switches. Well, sorry. I meant mechanical keyboard, red linear switches. I keep thinking of double shot keycaps, but yeah, red linear switches. Yes.
G910 is around $129.
$129? Yeah. I want the wireless one. The wireless G Pro keyboard is so beautiful. I want that keyboard so bad. Let me just show you guys what that looks like. This keyboard is so beautiful. Oh, or maybe it's a TKL one actually. Anyways, enough about keyboard. I actually want to create my own keyboard from the ground up, but I don't have that much experience. So maybe when I get more further into the whole keyboard aficionado phase, then I'll start doing it. Is wireless as fast as wired? Yeah, these days, like I'm using a wireless mouse right now. This is a 1 millisecond delay gaming mouse, which I really don't have to worry about ever in terms of charging or even in terms of delay. So this mouse is light speed, and you got to be careful though what wireless you're picking. A lot of wireless these days are pretty bad. Logitech has been known to be the #1 in terms of 1 millisecond delay wireless peripherals. I'm in the US and I'm looking for day trading. For day trading, you would first need, I think, a $25,000 account to begin with, and then is the rain man of all things tech. Yeah, you need a $25,000 account to day trade. Otherwise, you'll only be limited to 3 day trades a week, I believe. It's called pattern day trade rule for Americans. And if you have more than 25,000, then you're just basically looking for you're the best broker with the cheapest fees, who allows you to get short, who has the best locates and so on. So a little research for sure to do on your side. Prad is spearheading the gaming PC for day trading movement. I mean, yes, if you have a gaming PC, then you pretty much have a best trading PC too.
You could work at Best Buy at this point.
I actually, you'll be surprised. I interviewed at Best Buy before I had any of my other jobs, and they said I was too arrogant.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, they said I was too arrogant. They said I was too prideful. I don't know how I'm prideful by answering a question that you asked me.
That's super weird.
Yeah, like you asked me a question and I'm answering. I'm sorry that the answer that you wanted was not the one I gave you, but
well, working with customers, I believe.
yeah, it's like, all right, I'm too arrogant and I'm too prideful. All right, bro. If that's what you think, then I'm not gonna take that.
Should we do a poll if Prad arrogant?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Like, I'm like, all right, man, like, whatever. If that's what you guys think, I don't need to work here anyways. I am prideful at this point. Rivn Baby says, Sean, let's go check out what Rivn is doing. Wow, look at that short. Beautiful short. I should have probably still held on the way down or added on the way back onto 155. Sorry, not 150. Back onto 150. Obviously, this was a short to VWAP that I was looking for. We broke 156. Let's go, Rivn. Sean, you want to jump on? Not working. So no more Sean for you guys until 2 o'clock. He said he's short 150 and he's riding the bad boy all the way to VWAP. Let's go. Prad is just confident. Yes, I'm confident in things that I know about. That's for sure. And then when that guy was talking to me about computers and consoles, looks like he didn't know himself what he was asking me, and I was correcting him, and he got mad at me for correcting him. So he said, "Oh, you're arrogant. Oh, you're this." And you know what the downside is? That was like a family friend who was interviewing me. So I kind of felt like he didn't even want me to have the job to begin with. So forget that guy. Obviously everything's happened for a reason. So
true.
If I had that job, I would probably be the little tech geek guy coming into this job to fix something and not actually doing what I'm doing right now. So way better position than I originally was. They sound really lame. Yeah, it's a Brampton one too. So what do you expect? It's run by like people who know you. Actually, no, it's all about who you know and not what you know in Brampton. It's stupid. I hate Brampton.
Oh wow, that's
that's
a statement.
I hate Brampton so much. The market's everywhere. They will stay volatile. Yeah, the market's a little on mood swings a little bit, going up, going down, going up, going down, not really deciding what direction it wants to go in and stay in that direction. And this is why we always say, if you are in a trade that's working for you, don't pay yourself for the mental capital. Pay yourself for every single step of your emotional stress, for your actual capital that you're putting onto the risk on the table. Pay yourself in the directions if the stock stock is working out. Don't try to bag hold for a bigger move, because very easily could Rivn find support at 145 and rock back to 150. So if you're short 150, you did not take profits on the way down, and you watch the stock go back to 150, that's on you. That's on you for being emotionally invested in that long and not taking profits on the way down.
Prad, we're ready for Sean.
Yo.
Yo.
Thank you, Ms. V. What's up, Prad? Yeah, great job today. Look, we're lucky enough to still be short Rivn. We've been short this name the whole way up. We've taken cuts on this, but you know how many times? 1, 2, 3. So 3 shorts right here ahead of 150. It's been a cash money for us, obviously, as you guys can see right now. $5 in the money. We do have this last tick there, 149.50. So we're still short up here. We did cover on this little. Let me make it zoom in a little bit more here for you. We did cover once this was starting to bounce up there. You know, it resisted that 146 break, but once it took 146, it cratered down $3 more than that. So I'm going to hold out. I mean, it's been a good day for us on Rivn. Like I said, a couple shorts here got cut there, but then boom, 148.70, 149.50, out 147, out 145. So that's $4. That's $3. Right there is another trade, 149.50, out 147. That's another $2. And then right now we're sitting in a $5 winner. So so far so good for Rivn. That's been a good trade for us. Pay safe, Tlry, everything's working out, man. It's been a big day, and the fun just keeps on happening. Keep killing it, guys. And the mic is fixed, so I'll be here for the rest of the afternoon.
Let's go. The mic is fixed. So obviously 2 o'clock, you guys will have the beautiful Sean, Neil, Brendan, and I'm saying beautiful because they all look good today. Back at 2 o'clock all the way till
4 p.m.
I'm going to put your face on when you say that.
4 p.m.
4 p.m. There we go.
Yeah, we stream now for a full trading day, guys. Even though we start earlier in the pre-market to get ready together, and then all the way until the close. So I think we deserve a like. And so yeah, please smash it. We need literally 200 more likes to reach our goal, 1,000 likes.
Sean said he was blushing in the chat. Anyone catch
Calling
that?
him beautiful?
Yeah, we're calling him beautiful. All right, where we're going, Prad. I'll put in the call with your demands. Yeah, 100K and the key to the city if they want me to talk nice about Brampton. That's the rule. That's the contract that I'm asking. 100K, not Canadian. I want that U.S. Benjis. 100K Benjis and the key to the city, baby. Not no Queen Elizabeths. That stock looks also the same with 130 Queen Elizabeths. I'll take that too. That works too. All right, where are we going? Pins? Is that? No, that's just pink and like. Okay, sorry. Yeah, someone did say pins actually. So let's go check out pins. Pinterest obviously got a little bit of a move on that rumor, and then when that rumor got shut down, it got denied, and then PayPal still kept going to the downside after that news. But here we are today with a 6% move. Did they announce another merger or something? What's going on? But yeah, 6% move back to $50 or so. Let's see if pins can actually break 50. I see a big volume candle not too long ago, which was at 1251, which allowed the stock to go back through, go test a higher day and establish a new higher day. So now we're looking for maybe not today, maybe the end of the week, or maybe end of month, the stock can go test 50 and go see how it trades around there. And if it breaks 50, I'm gonna be pretty questionable as to that 50 break after the whole rejection of the pins news. Pins got the CNBC bounce. Pins gonna go down. Yeah, I'm just waiting to see how pins behaves near $50. A nice little CNBC pump, people are saying. So upgrade or CNBC is just boosting it. I'm just trying to see if on the TV if they're talking about it right now, but I see an advertisement. Ford coming up to 20. Yeah, obviously Ford got a nice little move along with Rivn today. And if you guys are watching Rivn and Ford, there's a little bit of a tandem move on both sides. So let me just show you what Rivn's chart's looking like. Ford kind of made a move to the top side, and when Rivn is coming down, Ford is also coming down. So I would like to see if Ford starts popping, will it help Rivn go to the top side, or will it stop following each other? Damian McLaren, I love your last name, brother. Wow, I love your last name. You can take your second try at Rivn back at 144, Prad. The short, I'm not going to take the short at 144. Yeah, I mean, there could be a long there, 145, 144 long, but I don't see a trade over here right now on Rivn. Obviously, I'm going to be hands off until we go to 140 for that long, or that 130 for the long, or 150 for the short again. Is trending on Twitter. Oh no, oh no.
What's trending on
My
Twitter?
arrogance.
Who?
Go Ferrari. No, go Ferrari. Always
Oh.
McLaren. Only McLaren. No Ferraris. Scuderia Ferrari. I'll buy Rivn at $45. Yeah, good luck with that. Rivn is never going below 75 in my opinion. Unless they the CEO comes out and does something racist or does something stupid. I can't see Rivn going below the IPO price, which was around 72 to 76, and then the price went up to 78 to 82, and then it opened at 100 something. I had no idea Prad spoke Italian. Prad does not speak Italian. Prad just knows accents. Prad does not speak Italian. I only know Scuderia Ferrari because of Formula 1. That's it. So, nothing else.
Did you watch on the Sunday?
No, I don't watch games. I play video games. I watch highlights. I watch highlights. I don't watch games. I'm a gamer. I play games.
So who won?
I didn't watch that either. I play games. I don't watch sports. You think I watch Raptors when Raptors are playing? No, I pull up my phone and I see, oh, Raptors beat X and X with X and X points. Great, move on. I'm done with my day. I don't watch sports. I'm not a sports guy. But yeah, I love seeing what's going on overall. I'm much more of a gamer. I watch Disney. Yeah, Disney. I watch Disney. What? I'm never saying that again. Disney sucks.
I believe Mercedes won.
Mercedes, yeah, they're saying Hamilton won. So yeah, obviously my number one go-to. I don't know what happened with the Petronas deal though. The Petronas deal fell off. So anyone know where Petronas is going from here on? Is Petronas going to a different company?
Petronas sounds something from Harry Potter.
Yeah, it's actually is something Petronas, right? Yeah, it's something like that. Damn, Prad, relax. No. Obviously, I enjoy sports, but I'm not watching sports. I don't have time to watch sports, bro. I don't have time for that. It took me 3 hours to remake something that I had to delete yesterday, okay? I didn't even get to play games yesterday. I had to do work-related stuff at home, all right? And that's because of you guys. All because of you guys.
What was
Patty
you doing?
Potter. Sorry?
What was you doing?
I was remaking the server just in case we want to use it again, and
Yeah.
I had a meeting with Peter, so I was talking to Peter about some stuff, so I had to get ready for all that. But yeah, I spent 3 hours getting ready for you guys, trying to help you guys get a better setup. So we'll see if that ends up going through. Neither Marlin nor Jellyhead suspect. That is very true. That is
Suspect
very true.
in what?
Suspect.
both
They're
of them are not
not
in
here.
here?
Yeah. Very true.
Well, obviously they are together.
Oh, I thought Karen was a guy.
Oh yeah.
I thought Karen Jellyhead was a guy on chat.
So what?
It is a guy.
So
Okay. I mean, yeah,
what?
they could be
And-
together. I mean, so why? That's true. But Marilyn's married. Marlon's married.
Do you know about friendship?
No,
So
friendships don't exist in my book. It's all about relationships. That's why I'm not in one, and that's why I don't have friends either. Prad, are your results typical? I don't know what that means, my friend. AMC. Okay, let's go AMC. AMC new high a day. Bounced off of VWAP. Nice AMC. Let's go see what GME is doing then. GME not really doing what AMC is doing, but it's bouncing off of VWAP. That's good. GME is bouncing off of VWAP. Still not a million shares on GME, but good for GME overall. Let's go back to AMC. AMC getting a nice move back to 42.50. Obviously, I'm not going to expect AMC to break out of 44 today. But if we do get to 44, I'm looking for that short in front of that bad boy and ride it all the way back down to the VWAP or 42 or wherever it takes us to. GameStop is dead. Stop, my guy. I agree that GameStop is over. In terms that I can't understand how they make money, but we'll see where the what's that term I'm looking for? investor, activist investor, Ryan Cohen, I think was his name. I think Ryan Cohen, activist investor Ryan Cohen. Let's see what he does with GME overall on that side. He was the guy from Chewy, and moved on to GMC. Prad, what do you think about QCOM? QCOM. Qualcomm chip makers, all chip makers, obviously crazy what's been going on. Even with the shortage, they came out on their earnings and said, yeah, we have shortage, but it's not really stopping us from doing what we want to do. So AMD, NVIDIA, QCOM, all chip makers making nasty moves to the top side. Qualcomm being the #1, chips right now. I think Google Tensor chip will take over the #1 chip, or even the Apple chip. Really doesn't matter who does. But right now, the #1 chip being Qualcomm, the Snapdragon or whatever dragons that they use. Big overall on that side. So Qualcomm, nice move overall today, 1.5%. We've seen the stock break out above 160 and pretty much hold above 160 ever since. And as long as we don't break down below 160, Qualcomm in a great position. If you can choose to develop one muscle, which muscle would you develop? Like only one muscle on my body? I guess it would just be my brain. I would love just keep developing my brain stronger and stronger and form more neurons and more neural pathways. I guess that's the only muscle I'm more interested in growing right now, at least. But no, if I'd much rather pick all muscle groups in my body if we're talking about working out. But no, if you're picking a one muscle forever in my life, then it has to be my brain, dude. Good gain for Google within the last 2 years. I mean, yeah, it's Google. 420 doesn't help. Then you're 100% wrong. You're 100% wrong. It depends on who you are, though. It depends on who you are. If obviously, if 420 affects you to a point where you can't be productive, then that's something that you might need to not do. But I've seen a lot of people. For me, example, I'm gonna relate it for gaming. You'll be surprised how much better my aim is in first-person shooters after than before. So you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. It all depends on productivity levels, in my opinion, when it comes to 420. Have you done psychedelics? Prad is big brain. That is right. I am big brain, baby. BTB needs volume. Let's go to BTB back again. BTB still struggling to find a bid. BTB still struggling to find a bid over here. Let's see if we can start rocking to the top side. Have any sort of bids to stop cratering to the bottoms. Obviously, we're just not having a good time over here with the 30%, almost 30% to the downside. Insane, absolutely insane. Prad, typical gamer stoner that zones out and everyone waits for. Yes, sir. That's right. BLNK CNBC pop. Let's go check out what BLNK is looking like. It's called Getting in the Zone. That is right, Getting in the Zone. If you guys want an example, go check out Trading in the Zone. A good little book also. I've seen a lot of 420 people who cannot function even when they're not smoking. That's also true. All right, enough 420 talk. BLNK getting a pop over here with CNBC. Brandon Wickens calling it out in our work chat. Thank you for that, Brandon. Nice little volume spike on the stock right now, around $41 or so, causing it to go all the way through 42 and try to trend higher. Let's see if we can go test that 43 over here and then 43.60 for the intraday highs. Muscle is made up of muscle tissue, which is muscle cells grouped into elastic bundles that contract together to produce motion and or force. I feel like I just went through a kinesiology class. Your brain, on the other hand, is a 3-pound organ made up of soft tissue called gray matter and white matter, which contain neurons and other cells. Oh my goodness, I am in a kinesiology class. All right. Let's see more. Let's see more where we go from here. Anybody in Prague? GGPI. Let's go check GGPI again. GGPI came back through $16. Looks like not able to find support in that previous range that it was trading in. So I was talking about this 1560. Not able to find support in 1560. Coming back to VWAP, finding support at $15 or VWAP is what you can expect. And then run to the top. Is your brain typical? What does that question mean? what does that question mean? But yeah, we'll see if we can find support here, which I expect to. You know, obviously 15 VWAP, not too far from pre-market range, pre-market highs. Multiple reasons why GGPI could find support here. So I'm just gonna go long on that. So I'm just gonna go long on that number and risk 1490 to the downside. You said you wanted to learn, so there you go. No, 100%. Yes, 100%. So I am learning, which is why I actually have a smile on my face when I was reading that. If I thought those were useless and if I thought I wasn't learning, I would have probably laughed it off and not read it. But no, 100%, very informative. I just enjoy learning new things. I'm like that guy who spends hours on Wikipedia learning these crazy facts just so you can quote it at people. It's like, did you know? Yeah, that's me sometimes. Prad, how many hours do you sleep? Not enough. Not enough. I sleep like, not enough. Sleep at 1 and wake up at 6. Even though today I woke up at 7 because my alarms didn't go off. If you don't think your government is truthful, okay, that's a wrong statement. I'm not reading that. BLNK still running. Let's go check out BLNK. BLNK, yeah, volume is still there, and actually the volume right now is greater than the volume before. So BLNK looks like the. Let me quickly glance my head over to the CNBC screen. Yeah, they're talking about the infrastructure bill right now. BLNK getting, the volume just keep on ramping up higher and higher. So 41 is where the volume kicked in, and now we're almost at 43. Let's see if we're going to break through 43 and keep going higher. There is some size on 43, but obviously with the current volume on the stock, we can easily chew through that size and break it. Wiki is open to change. Yeah, obviously, but they've gotten very better, way better on that aspect. Let's be honest, they've gotten really good on that aspect. We gotta do yoga. I don't sleep enough. Yoga's not for me. I meditate, but yoga's not for me. I'm not flexible enough to do all that stuff. Pratt, all-time favorite food, dosa. I'll eat dosa any time of the day, and I'll eat like 5 at a time if I can. Like I'll pig out on dosas. I don't think Neil and Sean have ever had it, but if my mom ever hosts them, that's the first thing that she's probably gonna feed them, which is dosa. Known at my house. Yoda? No, dosa. DOSA. P dosa? Ew. What's wrong with you? Your people invented yoga? Yeah, but that doesn't mean I have to do yoga. My people invented a lot of things. I don't do half of those things. Come on. My people also invented the number 0. DRUG is moving. Let's go check out DRUG. Yeah, dosa is like kind of like crepes. You're right. But not really, but kind of like. Crepes not really moving. Volume still very lackluster after the opening flush over here that we're noticing. So this is all pre-market. This is the open somewhere here. We flushed down even lower, down about 3%, for almost 4% for the day. Not really any type of volume to make it move. So let's see what the stock wants to do around this price. Which kind of meditation do you practice? Try Vipassana. That's a girl I used to talk to in India, but I didn't even know that was a meditation form. I just do transcendental. I just sit there. I have my own secret phrase, and also I fluctuate sometimes. Sometimes I do transcendental. Sometimes I just have I just sit there and just count numbers or just wait to breathe, and I just see the if any thought comes, I just recognize that thought and I move on. I fluctuate from different setups not trading, what's the word I'm looking for? Meditation all the time. It just depends on the mood I'm in. So it all varies. I like all right, PayPal. No, not PayPal. GGPI. GGPI making a nice move off of that 15. We are long. Like you see, I'm long 15.10. We're 15 cents in the money. Let's run all the way back through 16 and higher on GGPI if that's possible. That would be great to see. You sure about the 0? Yes, I am. The Indians did create the number 0. 100%. We also created Ayurveda, which is modern day medicine. We also created, I think Hindu is the oldest religion in culture, or maybe not. Maybe not. What is Zoroastrianism? Never heard of that. So yeah, maybe not Hindu. So yeah, but we did create a lot of things in the world. You'll be surprised. On a serious note, what is happening with AMD? Let's go check out AMD making a bounce off of that 143. Looks like we did dip under 143 to about 142.86, but then immediately bouncing off of that towards running back to 145 or so. I think AMD is just having a minor correction off of these highs that we've been recently playing around. So nothing too much to worry about on AMD side. Honestly, this is going to be a pretty drastic number I'm going to throw out there, but the number is, as long as AMD is above 100, nothing to worry about. As long as AMD is above 100, I don't think anyone has anything to worry about. That is, granted, you are long above 100. But if you are long above, granted, you are long below 100. If you are long above 100 and you know, are worried about your position, I think you can still give it some room to go test 95, 99, and then really worry to see if your position's wrong or you're closing it for a mistake. Are you a Mayan? No, I don't believe in religion, like I've talked about it multiple times. But I try to study religion sometimes when I'm bored. So yeah, I try to study culture, study religion. I was watching a Netflix documentary recently about the Roman Empire, which was good. So yeah, I love learning new things, especially history, culture, religion, anything that I can argue with my parents about, basically. Here comes the beautiful Miss V. Welcome back, Miss V. If you read history of toilets, wait, I have to finish reading the statement now. If you read the history of toilets, you'll see the first ever scientific toilet and sewage system were observed in northern India. Oh yeah, man, trust me, the ones where you crouch over, that was my first ever toilet I've had to use. So in India, we've had the crouched over toilets, not even like the ones you sit. So, I remember those days. I come from pretty much of a not too well off of a family where we were not, we didn't have the North American style, potties to potty in. We had a thing to sit on. So, dude, I remember a lot of things from moving on from there to here. Trust me.
What a perfect timing. I went back right when you were talking about Indian toilets.
They're talking about Indian toilets. I'm just relating with them. I don't know how we got here. I mean, half the time when I'm talking, I don't know how conversations get half the places. But yeah. Indus civilization. Yeah, we went into a history channel here, Miss V. So you have any history channel notes about Russia?
About Russian toilets?
I guess if you want to talk about Russian toilets.
Pretty normal.
Pretty normal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you know that Russia, MiGs are what we buy from for Indian Army?
Who you buy?
The Russian military flights.
Yeah, really?
Yeah. It's the old Russian flights or we buy for the Indian Army.
Like Cuba.
Like Cuba? Yeah, I guess.
Kinda.
Like Cuba? Yeah, I guess. I guess it's because America, Lockheed Martin, doesn't want to sell us any. Come on, Lockheed. Give us some. But yeah, we use old Russian MiGs as our Indian flights that don't even fly anymore. That is also a good point. That don't touch down, fly. Yeah, exactly. All right, Thomas Crapper.
Which direction does the water spin in a Russian toilet? Well, I've heard that in Australia it does spin to the different side, right?
Wait, what direction does my toilet spin right now?
I have no idea.
I think mine spins this.
Money, money, money.
Money, money, money. Yeah, mine goes money, money, money. Exactly. All right, let's go back into the stock market. So AMD making a nice little bounce back to 145 or so, looking to struggle around here right now as we're speaking. Russell Peters is Prad brothers, but undercover. Dude, no. Russell Peters not my brother. The Russians always drink vodka. Yes.
Everybody knows.
Yes. Only vodka. They don't sell anything but vodka.
No water even.
No water. Wow. Your water is vodka.
Yeah.
How do you say vodka in Russian? You say vodka?
Vodka.
Okay. Prad making me remember Iron Eagle. What the heck is that? Ugh.
First of all, two
more
things.
bashing
One,
about movies.
Blink 44 is the thing. Not, I mean, yeah, Blink 44, the price is a bit of a thing. It's just for trace through. But if, for those of you that don't know, Iron Eagle was like the free money, let's make a movie because Top Gun was popular. So you guys are talking about MiGs, and I'm like, that is one of the greatest like dogfight, random like war movies of all time. Louis Gossett Jr. Everyone's like, what is this old guy talking about? But trust me, Sean and I know all about Iron Eagle. Brendan, I'm not too sure, but Prad, check it out. You will not be disappointed.
For sure. If it's a movie about planes and you know, air fighters, 100%. So Iron Eagle, gotta put that in my notes. Thank you, Neil. Another movie out of the 100 million list that you've already given me and bashed me about not watching. I was actually gonna watch Friday last night or Back to the Future, and I ended up watching neither. So yay me. Going bananas. We're talking about Blink probably. So let's go check out Blink. Blink 182. Is that the band your name you wanted to name? Blink over here with the 44.20 as the high a day. Crazy move overall. CNBC pop that caused it to go from 41 to 44, making a new high a day, and now we're getting somewhat of a rejection candle on the way down. Let me quickly pull it up on my locator here, not locator, sorry, on TradingView to see if I can find some levels for us. So TradingView says there's a resistance at 44.78, so 45 in my opinion. Nice little flat 45 number, and then let's quickly activate this indicator to see how the trading over here look like. So we'll give it a second. What about report on Sndl? Curb Your Enthusiasm. That's a good show. I need to watch that. Yes. There we go. And a lot of volume did take place. A lot of liquidity is also there. Let's look for support at 42 on the way down. Sorry, 42.50 on the way down. And breakout of 44.20 on the top side if the stock wants to continue doing crazy stuff for the day. GGPI, 20 cents in the money right now. So let's go GGPI. Power Hour Sndl might be good. As you guys remember, Sndl, like I said, was doing the share buyback program, but overall, if the stock doesn't end up back over $1 within a set period of time, I don't know the set period of time right now, but if the stock doesn't manage to do that, it's gonna get delisted off the Nasdaq. So there is an opportunity for people to go long here and wait for that push towards $1 and then get out when that happens. But that's all. You know, that's all like waiting and praying for that to happen. And if that does not happen and the stock gets delisted, then you're basically stuck with the position that I never had to deal with. But I think if you guys remember, Neil had an answer on that. It's like you know, your broker will deal with you. You have to talk with your broker and settle with how to move on with the further steps from there. So be careful on this Sndl. If you are playing that trade idea, which is going back above $1, then be very careful, because if it doesn't, delisting. And could be happen what happened to Hertz, which is go to the OTC or whatever. GGPI, I gotta start taking some profits on this stock. So let's quickly zoom into this position again and see what the stock is doing. We're now 45 cents in the money, so let's start taking some profits on this bad boy. Let's see if they're gonna give it to me. They did give it to me, and I'm gonna ride it a little bit higher to 16 and more if they want to give us that room for later in the day. Obviously, finding Rivn finding support at 144 or so and not really going to VWAP could mean that they're more momentum, more move to the high side on the EV sector later on.
Prad, I see that multiple people talk about Sndl. It's down more than 4%. Did you talk about that yet today?
We just talked about it.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Sndl, British Broadcasting Channel, junk company. What? Isn't it Sndl Growers? Yeah. Sndl, British Broadcasting Channel. Oh, I get what you're saying now. I get what you're saying now. Oh my goodness. Playmaker. You don't understand? It sucks. Sndl. No, Prad. Have you tried Sndl products? No, I have not tried their products. Actually. I have not tried their products at all. I think the only products that I've tried are like Back 40 and a bunch of other stuff. So no, not Sndl products. Prad, have you? No, sorry, I already read that. Where we go to the one before that, Roblox forming a Head and Shoulders, RBLX. Yeah, fancy enough. Did I trade Roblox today? I did not, but I wanted to. Did I? I did not. Okay, surprising. I wanted to trade Roblox today, but I did not. I wanted the 110 short, missed the opportunity overall. Now Roblox finding support above 105, lower day being about 104, 103.82 to be exact, and you know, sideways trending, barcoding, or you can say creating a trend line towards back to VWAP, which is higher highs and higher lows. Now the question is, where does Roblox close today? Prad, what are your thoughts on Roblox falling off of all-time highs? Honestly, even though I'm very bearish on the game, I can't be bearish on what's going on in terms of yesterday I got pushed a Roblox ad in my face by Baiju Education. Baiju just pushed saying, teach your kids, even though I don't have a kid, I don't know why they said that, teach your kids how to code with the help of Roblox. And you know, Sean has talked about this multiple times. Roblox has a pretty bad video game in my opinion, but they make money. They make a lot of money, right? So as long as they keep making that money, that's all that matters. So I don't see Roblox going back under 100 anytime soon. But if they do, 95 is a very good bottom on Roblox. 95, 93 is a very good bottom on Roblox if 100 ends up breaking. And I like the longs above it. So all-time highs, it can go get tested. It can go break. It can go reject. That's all fine. But as long as we hold 95 on Roblox, I love the longs above that. Who would have thought I would have ever said that on Roblox, huh? Watching from Bangladesh. Hey, let's go. Love from Bangladesh. Hey, yo, says Miss V from Russia. No, she's from Canada now, but yes. Wow. We're going to claim you. You're ours now.
You can leave Russia, but Russia never leaves you.
Same with India. Yeah, same with Brampton too, I guess, right? Oh, yeah. You can take me out of Brampton, but sad enough, the Bramptonian will always be in me.
Small paradise in Canada.
Raised in Brampton, molded by Brampton. Before I grew up, it was, I was going to say darkness, but it doesn't make sense. So much rain and all the drains were overwhelmed. Oh no. Is it where you live with rain? We had our first snow, Miss V.
Today?
Well, I mean, yes, yesterday. It snowed a little bit.
I haven't left my apartment. You remember? I fell asleep during the day, and then interesting. Well, Christmas is coming. Yeah. Are you excited? Yeah. Do you have any plans for Christmas though?
No, but you know what my plans for Christmas involve? Finding out how much Mariah Carey makes every year.
Oh, I love her.
You know how much she makes every year?
How much?
$2 million every year, just off of one song.
I love her Instagram.
Not enough. You guys are crazy. Whoever's saying not enough.
But she deserves that. It's the best Christmas song.
It's the most annoying song. No, whatever. It's not the most annoying. You. Let's check out this poll that Sean just posted. Let me go see what this poll is. Is it about Mariah Carey? Tonight we go Christmas tree hunting. Are you going to pick an actual tree, brother? Real tree? Damn. Yeah, I never had a Christmas, so I can't even answer this question. I don't know how tree picking works, so I've never had a Christmas. I can't answer that question. But yo, make sure you guys go follow. Let me just post that link in the YouTube chat. Go hit the answer for the boy. Go hit the answer for the boy on Sean's Twitter over there. Man, that's yeah, $2 million every year, or 2.6-ish million every year just off of one song. That's the royalties right there. I need to sign a royalty contract next with the Trader TV Live to see where that takes my life. Man, that is crazy. I wonder how much Justin Bieber makes out of that, and how much what's his name, Michael Bublé makes every year off Christmas. Sorry? Oh, start singing? Yeah, let's do it. Miss V and I, we're going to start doing a duet.
Absolutely.
We're going to do a duet and make money off the Trader TV Live royalties.
Let's do this. We practice every day.
You're going to go deaf. They're going to go deaf with my singing.
Well, auto-tune.
Auto-tune, yes. T-Pain style. What do I think about T? Oh, T-Pain can sing. T-Pain got a voice, for sure. T-Ping got voice. Let's check out what T is looking like today. Down about 0.5%, kind of flat in my opinion. You know, overall market's down too. SPYs are flat right now. T going not able to hold the pre-market level near 25 and going as low as 24.74, finding support at 24.74. There is a lot of size on the books over here, so you know, a lot of liquidity, a lot of chances for you to get in and out. But I honestly don't see a trade. Let me just quickly pull it up on the dailies. Obviously, that chart's gonna die on me at the right moment, so let me load it back up for us. Cancel that, reclose, and bang. Oh no, T.NY. Come on, load it up. So, just trying to see if we're in a lot of the previous ranges zones on the dailies. But the trend overall though has been down for a long time. So this is each candle is pretty much one day, and just look at the overall trend from 33 till 25, and this is all the way back in December of 2020 or so. The stock has been struggling quite a bit now. So let's see where the bottom ends up being established on the overall downwards trend that we're seeing on T. It's going to be hard to guess the bottom on this. Let me quickly pull it up on this side. So low being 24.54, and looks like that was created not too long ago. That was created on November 4th. So still on a big downwards trend on AT&T. Obviously not a stock that I would know too much about because it's a American cell phone provider, so I don't really use them. But the AT&T, you know, depends on where their subscriber counts are, where the product counts are, and everything. I think TELUS, no, not TELUS, maybe not TELUS. Then yeah. We'll see where the whole subscription plans for mobile plans are coming out for AT&T. And, you know, they don't only own that one side. They own other sides, too. So we'll see where everything comes out on that side for AT&T. Is there earnings anytime soon, or did we just have their earnings? We just had their earnings not too long ago on October 21st, which it looks like they beat the surprise, or sorry, they missed surprise and they beat earnings. They beat earnings and they missed revenue. Rivn will be 3 times Lucid. Ooh. I mean, depends on what the numbers happen, right? Obviously, it's a lot of speculation going on. We don't really know. Rivn hasn't really sold anything. I think they sold like 50 cars at best. And that too is only to like influencers. I know MKBHD has a car. I don't know anyone else but MKBHD, to be honest. And for those of you who are wondering who MKBHD is, he's just a YouTuber. He's a tech reviewer, #1 tech review YouTuber. Marquise Brown Lee. I think he changed his YouTube handle, so it's not MKBHD anymore. But anyways, I think he has a Rivn truck, and I don't see a lot of people with it. It all depends on the numbers. This is a lot of speculation going on. People are just guessing, throwing out numbers here and there. You know, how can Rivn, who had Ford invest in them, be more valuable than Ford? Right? It doesn't make sense. So it's got to. We need numbers coming out. We need sales. We need substantial information for people to say, it's more valuable than Lucid. It's more valuable than this. It's more valuable than that. Right now, it's all speculation. No one's wrong. No one's right. No one's wrong. No one's right. Everyone's right. Everyone's wrong in this game of speculation. For 125 billion, what do you expect? Yeah, exactly. Ford is at 20, so there you go. Ford got a move towards 20, and Rivn did not really get a move towards 20. Well, not really. Ford did not get a move to 20. Ford has been down here for a while now, so I guess Ford is not at 20. Rivn is such a bubble. Bring on the option so I can YOLO puts. I like it. I like it. YOLOs. Let me crack my neck one more time.
Yoga time.
Yoga time, Miss V says. Miss V, until then, you want to put some air time for yourself? I think the viewers would love seeing your cute little blue turtleneck today.
Little, well, it's normal size, Prad, but thank you for sure. Well, someone was asking if I'm in trades right now. No, I'm flat. I was trading Rivn long later. I can review you guys, for those who just joined us, here was my little $1 winner trade on Rivn. And yeah, I'm keep sitting on, like, watching on Tesla. Tesla is boring. It's a little bit consolidating. Doesn't go anywhere. You see, guys, like back and forth, but we'll see where it goes. Hopefully by 2 p.m. when guys are back, big three, Neil, Sean, and Brandon are back, volume will come back and it will break, weave up to the upside, or will go to the bottom. And just for 1,787 people voted for me coloring my hair. Wow.
How many likes do we have? Have we break the 1K
That's a good
yet?
question. We need 60 more likes
For
to get
1K?
1,000. Super close. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get that. We still have half an hour. So please, guys, if you haven't liked this video yet, do it right now. It means so much to us, right, Brad?
Yes, 100%. Always, guys. Any if obviously if you guys think we deserve it, which we believe we do, smash the like button. We appreciate it.
We deserve it.
Is Boeing a good buy for options? In my opinion, man, Boeing is always a buy. Every time Boeing falls down by I don't know 5% or more, I think that's a buy. Not a lot of companies make airplanes, right? So. And if Boeing comes out with news such as the 787, I think that's the flight number, that they're trying to resume it and everything, even more for news for Boeing to keep going higher. There's Airbus, Cessna, Boeing, Rolls-Royce makes engines. I'm trying to think of Lockheed Martin, which doesn't make public commercial airliners. So there's not a lot that make commercial airliners. So on that side, Cessna doesn't even make commercial airlines. I think it's Airbus and Boeing, as far as I know. And if you guys are, I don't know if Bombardier makes, I don't know that, probably not. So if you guys know any other big airliners that make commercial flights besides Boeing and Airbus, that's that. GGPI ? 5 question marks.
A lot of question marks.
Yeah, not sure what the question mark is, but yes, question mark.
Yeah, only Airbus and Boeing, the only major.
Airbus and Boeing, yeah. Yes, Learjet Bombardier makes them, but is that a commercial? I've only seen from Brazil. Yeah, you expect me to invest in Brazil after learning that Brazil markets are just ready to be really good or really bad depending on a moment's notice. I can't invest in a market that's scammy of a market. Ooh. I can't, man. I got burnt on that too many times. That whale trade, and then learning that the whale trade, Prad, you gotta be careful. Thank you for Neil who taught me about it. Ever since then, I can't touch it anymore. I can't. Is Airbus publicly traded? Yeah, I don't think so. Let me quickly check over here. Trade in Europe? Airbus stock. Oh, trades in Paris, apparently. Yeah, it is traded in Paris, and it is Airbus SE in Europe, Paris, France. Because France is France, and justice is justice.
Nice accent.
It's from the movie, what's it called? Pink Panther. Because France is France, and justice is justice.
My favorite computer game is Pink Panther.
Your favorite computer game? Wow. How old is this game, Miss V?
It's long.
It's old, huh?
Have you played?
No, never. Never. There goes NEGG. Let's go check out NEGG. NEGG with 2 million shares traded today. Looks like it's going somewhere. Where is it going? It is going to the moon. Nice little move to the top side a little bit. Off of VWAP, $18 being tested. Obviously, 18.50 being the high of day. We would like to see if 18 is actually going to break out properly and rock to the top side. Prad can speak French as well. Prad's arrogance. Oh, my God. Hamburger, exactly. Hamburger. Discount 1975 for Ford. Ooh, you really think so? I think Ford might be a little overvalued at 20, but we'll see. We'll see. Halo multiplayer out now. Halo multiplayer sucks. Halo was good in console days, bro. People need to put Halo in the ground. Listen, Halo was good when Halo was good. Stop trying to revive a dead game. Stop. Highly stop. The game is so legendary in my compartmentalized Halo in my head to a point where it's a Hall of Fame game. Don't ruin it anymore by keep trying to revive it. The game's over. Bury it. Move on. Move on, Microsoft. Move on, Bungie. It's over. Wrap it up. F is going to struggle a lot moving forward, in my opinion. Yeah, I would like to see how F depends on the way down. Forward. Get in BTB, hermanos. It's going to run by the close. Hermanos. Los Pollos Hermanos. Looks like everyone's really hyped about the BT move into the close. I don't know why. We're down 25% on this stock. I'm not sure why people are hyped, but we'll see if it ends up happening. Halo is my college days. Yeah, exactly, bro. Halo is my high school days. I remember taking my Xbox into my high school for like sleepover nights that we used to have in the school and plug in the Xbox into the projector, play Halo with my peers. I remember having my friends come over and run LAN wars, like full out LAN wars, plug in 2 Xboxes, 8 players, 6 consoles, and on all of that. I remember doing all of that. So stop trying to ruin a game that was my childhood, right? Like stop ruining it. And I'm not the only one who thinks that way about Halo. There's millions of people who feel the same about Halo, and these people are just ruining our childhood. Just stop. Put it down. Let the game die.
Prad, stop ruining our childhood. And we got 1,000 likes.
Woo!
Thank you, guys. We appreciate your support a lot.
Let's go. 1 million, guys. That's another day in a row. 5 days in a row now. Let's go. 4 or 5. Maybe
We are
4.
on fire.
Maybe 5. Yeah, 1K every single day. Absolute monsters. You guys are the best, man. Obviously, we wouldn't be here if you guys weren't here. So thank you. Pat yourselves on the backs, guys. We love every single one of you. Tetris. Woo-wee. I love Tetris, but I'm not that good at it. I'm pretty bad at Tetris. You'll be surprised. But yeah, I like Tetris. So Brad gets a new gaming chair now?
Who's
No.
Brad?
My alternate persona. Yeah, but no gaming chair just yet. If I do, I'll probably buy the Secret Labs and tell work to write it off.
We literally should make merchandise. Let's go, Brandon. I'm pretty sure if you watch, like, what is the most popular phrase in our chat, it's like, let's go, Brandon.
I think we should not, though. That's a bad thing.
Oh,
because
really?
that's from Peloton. Yeah.
It's from Peloton?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Like, we should not do that for sure.
I'll Google.
That's from
I
Peloton.
thought it's about our brand.
No, that's from Peloton's headline being highlighted, and then people just take it and are using it for Brandon.
Okay.
Sorry, typo, Prad. No, you're good, brother. You're good. I'm okay with Brad. I'm okay with Prad. Listen, what's in a name, okay? What is in a name? You can call me something else, but I will still smell as sweet as a rose. Hey, another Shakespeare day for you guys, right? No, I don't care about Brad, Prad, Prada, or anything, my friends. As long as you are referencing to me, and I understand that you're referencing to me, it's all that matters. Whew.
There is this song, Let's Go, Brandon.
Let's go. There's a song named Let's Go, Brandon.
Oh, all right. I saw the lyrics now. It's a bad song.
Hi, I'm a beginner trader, and I want to ask you, how do you manage so much stocks trading simultaneously, and do you guys generally check 1 minute and scalp? So, diarrhea? No, Daria. Okay, no. What? I was like, am I reading this wrong? Daria. Okay, cool.
If I would be Daria, I would literally block you.
No, Daria. I'm sorry. That came out real bad. That's my part. But for new traders, I would urge you to begin with, picking maybe 1 or 2 stocks a day, and then slowly build your way up. I try not to trade more than 5 stocks at a time, and even 5 stocks is a lot for me. Neil and Sean are actually the pros at that. They trade 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 6 to 8, 10 stocks even if they want to, and they're really good at it. I try to limit myself, focus on maybe 5 stocks at best, and I don't want to focus on too much after that, because if I do, then I kind of fumble my positions a lot. So I would say work on it, incremental steps, one stock at a time. Go one stock, then go two stocks, then go three stocks, and build on that process. Don't just go directly without any experience to trading 10 stocks at a time, right? So build on it, incremental processing. Processing? No, incremental progress, not processing. No, incremental progress. E-commerce is a great industry to be in. Etsy, yes, but is everything baked in? Let's go check out what Etsy is doing. Obviously, Etsy, when the company came out, people were skeptical, but then it just started booming like crazy. And I know a lot of people who buy products from Etsy. My dog's tag is actually from Etsy, and it took 3 weeks to come in. But anyways, once it came in, beautiful product. I love Etsy's products, and I love the fact that people who freelance now get a venue to do so in a way better way than before, having to go door to door and try to sell their products in a freelancing way. But now they can just go directly to consumers. So Etsy, I love what Etsy does overall. But do I think Etsy is a little overpriced at these $300? Yeah, maybe. I don't think Etsy deserves to be in these ranges that we are, and would love to see a healthy correction, a retracement to the downside. But let's see what happens. If Etsy's not products I sell on there. Yeah, I was talking about sellers, but resellers too. But then I have bought products that were handcrafted by artists, and that's where Etsy started off with. Resellers for the most part go to eBay, they go to Amazon drop shipping. So Etsy for the most part started off from the ground up with not attacking, but by going to those people who are those freelancers who make products from the ground up. Your 3D crafters, your plushie makers, your cap designers, your dog tag makers, the handicraft makers started off from the ground up on Etsy, and that's why I love what Etsy has done. MIMO, great stock. Just you watch. MIMO. On Amex, 74K, nothing going on over here. I bought Baba 2 days after its year-to-date low. Wow, let's go. Looks like you did good, right? I think if you bought it 2 days after its year-to-date low, you should be back in the money right now, right? Hopefully, I'm guessing. Do you use trailing stops to watch multiple stocks? I use stops. I just use hard stops. Trailing stops I use trailing stops in the money when I'm in the money, not for when I'm about to be wrong. So hard stops or time stops, like mental stops. If I'm watching the stock, I will be using a time stop or a hard stop for when I'm wrong in the direction. But if I am right in the direction and I'm in the money, the chances of me using a trailing stop are pretty low. I'll already have my targets layered out. And then if I am using a trailing stop, like I said, it's usually only for when I'm in the money and I don't want to look at that position anymore and I'm looking at different positions. So that's the only time I would be using trailing stop, but I haven't used a trailing stop in over a year now. I have my targets, I have my hard stops, and I try to stick to my stops for the most part. Bless you, Miss V.
Thank you.
XSPA. Low volume stock, can't really talk too much about it other than bar coding, sideways action, flat for the day. It's a dollar stock with less than 1 million shares, so I would urge people to not even touch this with a 10-foot pole. There is absolute no catalyst to help it probably if the stock is not making volume, and if it's doing that, it's not a day trade, it's not an intraday trade in any shape or form, so be very careful. Bless you, Miss V. Yes, bless her, Miss V.
Thank you.
Hot garbage. Wow, the gamer terms are coming out. Do you think CREX will go up after market? Obviously, I can't answer those type of questions, Christopher. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't have an 8-ball. I don't have a magic parrot who's going to pick a card from me and tell me that the stock is going up or not. What I do have is a very defined set of skills, and those skills involved just going and looking at technical analysis, all right? So let's go take a look at technical analysis for what's the stock you're looking at, CREX. If anyone got that reference on as to why I'm laughing, kudos to you. But yeah, I have a very defined set of skills and so on. Anyways, nobody knows what will happen in the market. That's right. CREX, what will happen in the aftermarket? Nobody knows. But today we are. It's holding $3, which I said if it does, it's a good point for the stock, because pre-market ranges, it was around this point when the volume came in and broke it above $3. We sideways traded over here for a bit, and now we came back to 3. And I said if we go to 3 and hold 3, that's a good thing overall. So that's what we're noticing. Once we go back to the high side and later on in the day, all depends on volume. It all depends on volume. It all depends on the insider traders. It all depends on the market makers. It all depends on algorithms. There's a lot of people that it all depends on. So a lot of key factors that you got to be watching. If you sell, that will be the end. Thank you. MARA, we want to go back to our crypto coins. Let's go to our, not crypto coins, crypto stocks. Let's go back to crypto stocks a little bit. Wow, they're still getting destroyed. MARA still on the way down. Looks like 65 to be tested, not too far from it right now. Let's go see what the stock does. BTBT. BTBT actually made a little bit of a rebound, so not bad. Let's go check out what Coinbase is doing. Coinbase back to 340. Do I punch the long here? I'm gonna be hands off. I'm gonna be hands off because I just want to save my risks for some closing trades that are possible if there are any. You know, I'm just gonna be a little hands off right now because obviously lack of volume, lack of any sort of move in the market. Markets up and down, up and down, up and down. SPYs are now all again back to being flat. A lot of you know, whip wop you know, wish-washy action going on in the market that I don't want to participate in. Once a stock or you know, a stock goes to a level like Tesla goes to 980 or so, or below 980, then I can look for a long dip under a different point. I'll be a little patient sniper is what I'm trying to say basically. So right now on Coinbase, even though 340, I did take the long earlier in the day. I don't care too much about it right now, but there's a trade there that you could make. Where are we going? Shop is a strong long-term play in my opinion. Currently my number 10 holding, Shopify. All right. Yeah, Shopify, obviously a Canadian company. We love Shopify over here on the TSX side. Obviously for reasons why I don't want to dive further into. So if Shopify ends up being a good trade today, we would love to see what happens. Shopify is actually making a pretty decent move overall for quite a bit now. Wow, look at that. Shopify just has to have that number on the bid when I pull it up. Just my luck, right? I cannot escape that number no matter what. I have to see it at least once a day. I don't know why, I just have to. But here we are. Shopify 1666 on the bid and still holding the highs over here even though the market kind of struggled today. The fact that Shopify did not come down when the market struggled, green in my books. Your thought, which number? The 666. I cannot escape 666. It's almost like I sold my soul to get my dream job and be in this position that I am in life. I'm convinced I sold my soul because I see that number so many times. But you know, I'm not a Satanist. I'm not into like demon worships or anything. So there's no way that I could have. But I'm convinced that. I may have done it in my dream. Who knows? I may have done it in my sleep without even knowing. And hence, here I am right now. It's that scary, 2 out of 3 level. No, I see it every day. That's the weird part. It's not scary or anything. You know, I'm not a little baby who cries about seeing a number like that or scared of scary movies. Although I was scared of scary movies for a long time. But yeah. Why Walmart price collapsed so bad? Well, earnings are coming out tomorrow for Walmart, so this could be selling the news or you know, just getting ready for the earnings report. Overall, this down move on Walmart, I believe, is just based off of the QQQ down move. So I don't think this down move is too much to worry about. Just going off of basically look how tight the range was in pre-market and look how tight the range was off the open, and then the down move basically started when the down move in the overall market started. So I'm not too worried about this down move in Walmart. We would love to see what the earnings report tomorrow comes out and takes the stock, and then we actually have new levels to play with, new ranges to play with, and a new catalyst that allows the stock to play with. What's your full name that your mom gave you? Yeah, you want my birth name and my SIM card and everything with it?
Would be perfect.
Yeah.
It's a package. By the way, have you seen?
Here's my credit card while you're at it.
Thank you. Yeah, guys, just message me on the chat. I'll send you all the information. And by the way, AMC is up more than 6% today.
Yes, AMC has been absolute monsters overall. I'm waiting for that 44 short. Oh, I'm not typing it right. AMC. I'm waiting for the 44 short. Obviously, don't know if it's going to happen today or tomorrow. I'm looking for that 44 opportunity. However, 42.68 new high a day. AMC still ripping, absolute monster. So yeah, let's see where AMC goes from here on out. Anyone ever experienced sleep paralysis? I think I have once, but then my mind is pretty strong, so I can beat it pretty quick. I think it's mind over matter in those types of situations. You know, I can go into that further, but yeah, in terms of sleep paralysis, obviously could be a little debatable topic, but yeah, it's I always think it's mind over matter in those types of circumstances.
Sleep is so important for you.
No, they're talking about sleep paralysis is when you wake up and your body stays stiff. That's because your mind is awake, but your body has fallen asleep.
Yeah, that's what I say. Sleep is so important for your health, and like all this insomnia, all that stuff you said. My girlfriend, she practices that a lot. This is super creepy.
Yeah. Where we're going to saw a good thing where if you try and wiggle your toes, you wake up quicker. Really? Okay. I always go back to that Mr. Bean episode where he rigs this whole contraption to put hot water right on top of his feet to wake up. So I always thought, you know, being a heavy sleeper that I am who kind of sleeps through alarms sometimes, I might need to create a contraption of such sorts. Your girlfriend practices sleep paralysis? Question mark.
Yes, and she even found out that while she's doing that, the main idea is to realize that it is you're sleeping. So you need to find like switcher for the light in your sleep. And if you do this, it's kind of like you can control your sleep. I don't know, maybe she's like just making it up and lying to me.
Could be lucid dreaming too.
Yeah, but I know this exists.
Yeah, could be lucid dreaming, something that I've always wanted to, but obviously for someone who you know, induces cannabis as much as me, you can forget dreaming for me. So I've tried doing lucid dreaming exercises. I've never worked out for me. I can't remember my dreams, maybe sometimes. So yeah, lucid dreaming is I would love to, man. I would love to you know, trade even in my dreams so I could progress my learning curve. So yeah, I would love to. Lucid air dreaming. Yes, lucid air dreaming indeed. Exactly. Weird movie about lucid dreaming. It's rotoscoped. All right. Who cares if she is with someone? She is going. All right, guys, calm down. I've had weird dreams. Cops busted. I don't think that's a dream, brother. I don't think that's a dream. I think that's a reality just playing out in life. That's called walking life. Exactly. Why one stops dreaming when you start. I mean, that's basic memory inhibitor, right? I think short-term memory is being inhibited no matter what. Like, no matter who you are, if you think that cannabis is not inhibiting your short-term memory, then come on. Like, you know, I've seen it affect my short-term memory. But then the way I combat it is I'm a person of repetition. Humankind is born off of repetition, right? So just repeat again until you stop forgetting. So that's just how I deal with, you know, memory and memory issues or memory gaps, or if I have any memory gaps. But yeah, Miss V, you have anything you want to talk to the chat about?
Oh yeah, MC's bussing.
MC's bussing. We got a zoomer alert. Zoomer in the chat. Yeah, AMC is continuously still busting. 43 not too far from here. Let's see if 44 comes up. And the reason why I said I want to short 44 is if I show you guys on the daily here, let me just zoom in on the chart. Oh, what the heck did I just do? Okay, there we go. Zoom in on the chart a little bit. And this is what we're talking about, the 44 level. And then if 44 breaks, obviously we have this 46 on AMC. Prad has 5 on it. I have 5 on what? I have a 5 on it. Is that the one you're talking about? Neil's laughing over there, so I gotta know what this is about. Let's go to Neil real quick.
What? I'm not dropping that. Like, well, come on, man.
He's not dropping
Come
it.
on,
Right.
no, like you know the joint. I know the second someone said it, you knew exactly what they were talking about there. But you know loonies, man. Like that's some legit stuff right there. Actually, and thank you guys for actually mentioning a couple of seconds ago that AMC was moving, because managed to sleep on that one all day long here, just watching Tesla, which Tesla can't get out of its own way, man. I mean, I know Rivn's just sky high here, but down 5%. At some point, this thing has to hold a bit, and otherwise, we know the floor under this is, you know, not much support till 900 even on this gap fill. Anyways, that's enough of the market. It's Loonies, 5 on it, legendary song.
Yeah, I got 5 on it. These guys, huh? These guys just never fail to give us entertainment. You guys are the best. Let me just quickly turn off this indicator. And the lines I'm looking at is, look at that 980 green line, right? We're bouncing off of that 980 green line today. That's why I wanted to go long out of, and I missed my opportunity. And now we're looking for 944 after that. Obviously, if 944 breaks, we got a gap fill to 910 trade. So we got a couple lines here on this bad boy, which is Tesla. So let's see how 980 behaves. If we can continue holding 980 on Tesla, we would love to keep playing long off of it. But then we're looking for that gap fill to 910 in the coming few days on Tesla. Tesla to 800 end of week. I kind of agree. Don't need to pump Prog. It's a decent company. Let it rise on its own. Yeah, don't need to pump any stocks ever. Pumping is not good. Pumping usually involves ulterior motives from the guy pumping or from the party pumping it. So no reason to ever pump unless you're doing it for ulterior motives.
Unless you're pumping likes.
Pumping likes.
That's
yes.
a good idea. That's good.
Or pumping water to poor countries.
Yeah.
Or pumping.
Pumpkin.
Pumping in bed.
What means pumping in bed?
Ignore it. We're moving on. All right. This guy always, the guy pumping always has the motive. That's right. The guy or the girl pumping always has the motive. You know, the reason is they got to get in at the lows, use you to get in at the lows too, and then run it up high and then get out. So pumps are never good. Unless, of course, a couple of reasons that we mentioned earlier, then pumps are good.
So, Prad, I believe just 1 minute left until guys will take over. I want to update you that 1,949 people participated in the poll in regards of me coloring my hair. And pink one, I'm so happy it's not green or blue. Pink looks better on me. Thank you guys very much for starting this week with us. We love you. I hope you're doing great, and thank you for all the likes, support, and it was fun trading with you.
Yeah, I loved it. Guys, make sure you pump that like button, as Miss V said. We both will be out of here, so paka for tonight. But be back tomorrow, 11 a.m. Peace.
Hey guys, welcome to the close. We will take you right through to 4 o'clock. 2 more hours of trading to go in a Monday. What a start to the week for individual names having big days, but overall the market kind of flat, as we saw to end the week last week.